Now this process can take a long time, 10 to 15 minutes for this particular piece of amber, and this is something which Andrew will have learnt over a course of years. And really what sets a really fantastic lapidrist or polisher apart from others is the level of wastage that will be produced from a piece of amber like this. It can be up to 2/3 wastage, but the better the polisher, the less the wastage.
Welcome to JewelleryMaker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and the Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
I'm here in Poland, in Gdansk. This is the Baltic Sea. It's windy, the sun's kind of out, and this is where incredible Baltic amber comes from. It's amazing to think that after storm activity, this incredible gemstone is literally churned up from the seabed and displaced on the beach. I could walk along the beach and pick pieces up. It's absolutely fascinating.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from JewelleryMaker.
Discovered in one location on our beautiful planet, Tanzanite is this amazing gemstone at the foot of Mount Kilimanjaro, exhibiting colours of blues, deep purples and even pinks. This wonderful gemstone is truly a treasure to behold, being marketed as a gemstone of new beginnings and even of your firstborn. Tanzanite is, like no other, truly beautiful in every way.
Not just Ray Dips, with me on the Late Show. How are you? Hope you're really, really well this evening. How are you?
I'm really good, thanks.
It's so lovely to have you. Yeah, you're really good. Really, really good.
It's good to see you.
It's lovely to see you and looking very...
Thanks.
She's looking good. She walked into the kitchen earlier and I was like, I've not seen you for ages, you look amazing.
There's only half of me now that there was before Christmas.
She's looking good. She's looking good. How are you? How has your Saturday been? How are you, team? Are you all right? It's Amber Day.
Yes.
Score. We love a little bit of amber. Not only have we got amber for you, we've got amber, we've got black spinel, we've got amethyst to die for in our kits tonight, haven't we?
The kits are amazing.
They are beautiful.
Them.
Yeah, you've made some beautiful jewellery as well. The one that you've been waiting for, the one that you've been asking about on our website, the one that we have been kind of really showing you to just make sure that you're getting involved with tonight is this beauty. Now we're going to open this up for pre-order for you, okay? Have a look at this. So this is where you get to see the multi-tonal beauty of your amber. Now, obviously, we had amber for you yesterday. We've got it for you today, of course. I know that a lot of you will already know a huge amount about amber. And if you didn't know a lot about amber, you will have learned an awful lot about it already in the last 24 hours, and certainly today if you joined us for the morning show and the mid show. But when you're looking at this, what is so exciting about this piece is the light that is going to be accessing those gorgeous triangular shape cabs of your gorgeous amber, and of course the amount of light that's going to be cascading through all of those beauties, from the green to the cognacs to that really bright golden colour. So this is coming up for you in an hour's time, but we're opening it for pre-order. And it's open now. Now that means that you can get hold of this on the phone lines and via the website if you want to. We're very, very limited on our quantities tonight. Really, really limited. So please do make sure you are joining us for that. Something else that I'd love to share with you. Look at that colour.
It's fantastic.
Beautiful, isn't it? Could I just grab some tweezers? Is that all right, please? Sorry, hun, I think I've left them on that little section over there. Thanks, darling. Thank you, Kerry. So, let me pop this. First and foremost, I adore the silver charm and the oxidization work. It's beautiful, isn't it?
The charm is really, really nice, yeah.
You've got cubes that rotate on that beautiful eye pin, going through those, and such an exceptional choice of colours. You've got the cherry Baltic, you've got the cognac, and you've got the lemon. They are gorgeous. You can also order this on pre-order, so please do get involved on the web. Of course, that's JewelleryMaker.com, and you can join us on the phone lines on 0800 644 655. She's doing an R in. She spotted something else.
Ooh. I'm not touching. I'm behaving.
You are behaving. What would you like? Sorry, Beck. What was that, my darling? Yeah. Is that happening? Is that happening? I can just. It's fine. It's fine. We've got 3 amber beautiful pendants coming your way. They're going under £10. Shall we show them? They are gorgeous droplets of colour, aren't they? Beautiful. Have a look at that.
Oh, that one's glowing from here.
Now, if this, I'm going to say, hopefully you get a chance. Look at that silver work.
Nice.
So dainty and pretty, isn't it?
It looks like it's just balancing in there, just
suspended.
Yeah.
It's clever, isn't it? They're,
very
to be
clever.
fair, JLo and the family, they are very, very, very clever at what they do. We've got 3 moments of amber going under £10 for you a little later on as well. Looking forward to that, and so much more. We've got the most beautiful strand of amber coming up for you in the first kit, and of course some outstanding cabochons in the second kit as well. We've got some stunning black spinel to come with you, and some really quite dramatic looks.
Yep.
It's exciting times. It's good
Yep.
stuff. We are going to delve into amber mode straight away for you tonight. Now, obviously, if you've got your charm bracelets, or indeed if you're macrameing or if you're kumihimoing, this is going to work beautifully. Have a look. Really simple. But look how much amber is in this charm. There's loads, isn't there?
There is. Yeah.
Look at the amount of amber that fills this charm. Now that is a lot of amber on a charm, isn't it?
It is, and it could have worked just having, excuse me, 2 pieces in there.
Absolutely. So it was just rotating, and you just see one on either side. It is
But getting
lovely.
the 4 is really nice.
And sizable for a charm.
And the setting is
lovely.
really contemporary. It's just really beautiful silver work.
Lovely. It's not too over the top with the oxidization. Can't say that word today. It's not too over the top. You've just got that little level of detail that just brings out that embellishment surrounding the amber, and then you've got the amber literally is on fire. Can you see that sparkle that's coming down the camera lens? Where that light is catching the heat and temperature inclusions, the bubbles in there, plus, of course, any sort of flora or fauna that might be caught in there. Now, bearing in mind, okay, you have got solid sterling silver. You've got 4 of those beautiful, beautiful ambers just glowing in there. This gives you an opportunity to open the show at under £10. £9.95 on your screen. Now to slide that onto a charm bracelet,
really
to pop
easy.
any of the bracelets that you've got
Yeah.
here, which are the beautiful, all the different braids, the different types of braid that you've got, to then pop this on
Just
there,
pop that on.
be really
Work
lovely,
really
wouldn't it?
well. Yeah.
Really
or just
nice.
as a spacer in between.
Yes.
I mean, I've got 4mm and I think there's 6mm beads there, and just popping that in between.
Be lovely.
I've got a couple of different spaces.
Let me just pop this just to here, hun.
That would work perfectly.
Really would. Really lovely idea. I love this bracelet you've got here as well. That dainty one is very pretty. Tanzanite and a little cheeky little bit of amber on there as well.
Yeah, I've
Lovely.
got birthstones on there.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So you've got £9.95 on your screen to kick off the evening for your late show with, of course, a real big focus on this gorgeous, organic and wonderfully ancient gemstone. So much myth and legend surrounding it. But what I will say to you is please do make sure that you are checking out. We haven't got massive quantities for you tonight. They're not huge. Some of them we start off with a maximum of 80. I think we've got a quantity of 100 coming up for you at one point. But other than that, that's kind of our biggest quantity. So if you're thinking to yourself, oh, it's fine, I'll check it out in a minute. It's a very, very busy day. It's going to be a busy night. And of course, with just that small amount of quantity, you want to make sure that you're getting in quick and checking that out. You've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. Use it. Use it. It is beautiful. Quality of the amber speaks for itself. When you get it home and see in and around the inclusions and see the brightness and the clarity of the amber, that's when you know it's great quality. Hold the lines on that one. Well done. I'm going to move on. We're going to stay with another charm. Would work beautifully actually with the one that we've just seen, but this time around we get a chance to see. This is lovely, isn't that just fab? Look at the colours. You've got the green, you've got the cognac, and you've got that beautiful flash of lemon amber. I love the shape of that one. That's lovely, isn't it?
They're really nice, and having them facing in opposite directions.
Yeah, lovely, isn't it? Top to tail, they look great. That's going to sit beautifully on a charm bracelet as well. I think that would work beautifully as well as a pendant, even. You know, if you've got just one of our sort of popcorn chains, a thicker chain, almost like the snake chain that we do, where the link and the diameter of the chain is just that little bit thicker, to have that sliding on the chain and just sitting in
just
between the collar,
moving.
just lovely, wouldn't it?
It would.
Really, really lovely. A lot of people love wearing amber next to the skin. There's a lot of myth and legend surrounding that, of course, with regard to crystal healing. We've got a lot of multi-buying going on as well this evening. I'm not surprised. For those of you who do love a little bit of symmetry in your charm bracelets and in your jewellery, I would imagine that you are multi-buying. And maybe you're thinking to yourself, okay, I'm getting 3, they're going to be in a row, we're going to have spaces in between them, so that, again, the world is your oyster. But you're going to want to know, if you are multi-buying, what sort of price point that you're looking at tonight. It's fantastic value. You're getting all those gorgeous colours, you're getting the solid sterling silver, you're getting that beautiful top to tail setting of the pear shapes in your cabochons, you're getting that organic, genuine amber. Again, please do ask for your beautiful certificate of authenticity as well. This is from, anonymous customer, Ray, Debs and an amber. Perfect combination, looking forward to the show. Thank you so much, that's really kind of you. Welcome to the show. Sorry we haven't got a name to say howdy to you, but that's a really nice message. We're looking forward to it as well.
We are,
We were saying we've not worked together since November.
Yeah,
It's like they were trying to keep the... Becky went to me, you haven't been here since November, Ray. I have.
Yeah, I've been here.
I have been here, just not at the same time as Debs. Debs has been here more than me since November. I know, but it is lovely because we were saying it was November.
Yeah.
So I didn't see you over Christmas.
Ages ago.
Which is why when
That's like 2 months.
I know, which is why when she walked into the kitchen, I was like, look at Miss Velma. here walking in. Hello. It was lovely to see you. No, it is lovely to see you as well. Thank you for that very kind message. Do make sure you're checking out on this one, won't you? £9.95 on your screen. Now, if you've got the last charm and this one, under £3 for the entire day shipping and handling charge. So please do make sure that you're checking out on those. And a 30-day money-back guarantee from the day that you receive your delivery from us. So please use that to your advantage, especially if you're building a collection or sort of, you're building a beautiful charm collection. Use that to your advantage. You've got the 30-day money-back guarantee. See the quality, feel the quality, see the quality of the amber, and know that the price is an absolute steal. Well done. We're going to put that back. We're going to go over to a drop charm. Oh.
Ooh.
This is gorgeous.
Oh, look.
Now, in my time at Gemporia, when I was in charge of the charm collections there, we only were able to issue one charm collection with JLo on beautiful amber. I have to say, if I had had enough time with them, it was a very much a sort of a really kind of considered order for them, because they hadn't done anything like that before. And it's beautiful that we use the same team here at JewelleryMaker historically. I think it's fantastic because we know them, we know their quality. But I've got to say, this would have been an on and gone moment. I would literally have needed about 400 of these to satiate that demand. It would not have happened. It is glorious. Look at that beautiful bauble of amber. Look at it glowing. Look at the light pouring through it. It's beautiful. Now, obviously, with your charms, and if you are using them specifically as charms, irrespective of what the price you pay, you could go into somewhere like Links of London or anywhere like that, and you could pay for a faux amber about £45 plus in some of the really big charm stores. Now, what I will say to you is, whether you're paying £45 or whether you're paying £15, it doesn't matter, because as soon as you start associating people, places, times, occasions, memories to your charms, they become priceless. Look at this. Will it fit on the Karma charm bracelet? I'm going to say, can I just measure it? So somebody's just not measured, I'm measuring.
Yeah,
they
you've got the ruler.
We'll get there. And has asked,
I've got one and it looks like it would.
I would say yes, because this is a diameter of 6mm, and the bracelet for Karma charms is 4.5. So you should be absolutely fine, especially with the threader and the extender chain. So yes, I'm going to say a Karma charm bracelet from Gemporia will absolutely fit the bill on this one, which is nice. You got a Karma?
Yeah.
Good girl. Baltic Cognac Amber 10mm bead. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Fantastic items, Becky. Thank you. This from Lynn, who says, "Hi Debs and Ray, we've missed you. So happy you're on tonight. You and Deb are both fab."
Thanks.
Lynn, we send you £5 in the post for that.
£5 from each of us.
£2.50.
Oh, okay.
£11.95. Thank you, Lynn. That was really kind. £11.95. And I have to say, for the size of the amber and the detail, I love that little that's like a little cinched-in waist there, isn't it? On that. Beautiful. Yeah. This is the one, I have to say, this would be a standout feature on a charm bracelet for me.
Well, I'm thinking necklace and earrings, because if you thread the chain through,
of course,
that's just going to sit fantastically well. And for earrings, just pop a little length of chain through and onto either a jump ring or straight onto the shepherd's hook. And
beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Really, really lovely. The silver is not too over the top. It doesn't detract from the beauty of the amber.
No.
The amber kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it?
It's perfectly in proportion.
Yes,
the two elements
there,
it
is. Absolutely.
Just work so well
Gorgeous
together.
Stuff. Absolutely loving that.
Nice.
Please do make sure you're checking out. We've got quite a few of you multi-buying on that. Please don't take the chance of sort of missing out on multi-buying. If you want it, check it out as soon as you can, because somebody else can squeeze that away from you. I'm going to move on to a much bigger cube.
Ooh,
now, let me just bring in the trilogy drop that we've got for you alongside, because check out the barrels. they match.
Oh.
There's a theme here and it works and we're sticking with it. So this is coming up for you, the Trilogy Drop that is available for pre-order now for you. Lots and lots and lots of you pre-ordering this. I think there is a little bit of need for speed if you want to get this one as well. Very, very limited availability on this one. Love the lines.
Yes.
Because it's an organic gemstone, when you see it in a geometric shape, it's such a juxtaposition to what it actually is, isn't it?
It is,
You
yeah.
expect to see it in a free form. You expect to see it in a round. You expect to see those smooth edges because of the way that that sap has originally formed and then become the solid amber. So when you see it shaped, I do find it's such a contrast to what the actual gemstone actually physically appears to be. It's such a I love it. Love, love, love that juxtaposition. It's beautiful.
It's got a really strong masculine sort of vibe about it as well, this one. So because of the sort of braided pattern on the veil and the square.
It's quite Celtic and quite medieval. If you think about the kind of connotations that, with amber and the myth and the lore and the legend that surrounds it, it actually just blends in beautifully with it, doesn't it?
You see that that shape in a lot of Viking carvings and things
absolutely.
As well. Yeah, it's nice.
Really quite historic. That is a beautiful cube shape as well. Please do make sure you're checking out on that one. That is quite limited for those of you that really must have that strong geometric shape. 11.95. Can I just say, Becky's just passed a message on to me, somebody who's messaging from Shirley about her Karma Charms. Shirley, that was really kind of you, my lovely. Thank you very, very much for your message. Thank you, lovely. Nice to hear from you. Beautiful, glowing amber. You need to get this home.
Nice.
We're seeing in the studio, every time I move that, it's almost like a fiery ember, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. There's
when the light passes
from
through
the bottom,
it. So you need to get this home because just straight down your camera lens,
Nice.
it looks very sort of burnt orange tone. But when you get that movement and the light, which I know you're not seeing down the camera lens, it's like literally little fiery embers flashing through that gorgeous stuff. You can just about see it in the recording box there when the light hits those inclusions and bam, it comes alive. Make sure you're checking out on that one, $11.95 on your screen. I'm going to just reiterate for you that the Trilogy Cube Drop Charm that is available for pre-order is flying out the door, as is this. This is also getting a huge... Thank you for your trust, by the way. This is coming up at 7 o'clock before we join Debs for kit numero uno tonight. This is the one that you've seen on Facebook. It's the one that you've seen on our website. It's the one that you've been asking a lot about. It's coming up for you in, what, about 35 minutes time? Really looking forward to that. That's such a lovely little work of art, that is. Let's go to a little connector. Now, this is lovely.
Oh,
pretty, isn't it?
Oh, isn't that fab?
Look at the way in which this is just suspended. Very cleverly done. Let's have a full look around this so you can see, because it literally looks as if that silver has captured that beautiful amber and suspended in midair. It's actually quite astonishing to think how that is suspended and not falling out. Gorgeous, love that. Oh, it's like one of those wooden cube tricks that you get. I like the ones that literally I sit there. Oh well, Ellis, my son, had some from my brother for Christmas, and I honestly sat there watching TV in an evening, just trying to. I wasn't made for doing things like that. My brain doesn't function. I'm a bear of little brain, says Winnie the Pooh, and that is me through and through. And then Ellis comes along, he's just like, done. I'm like, oh, I hate you. I don't really, honestly. Really, really pretty. Again, strong lines, beautiful shape, loads of gorgeous colour. And very, very dainty. Now, what I am going to do is I'm just going to pull the sleeve back, just lay that. So if you've got one of our popcorn chains, oops, hang on a second.
Yeah.
Just want to drop that on the wrist so you can just see how dainty that is. That isn't over the top, just beautifully dainty, very pretty, but quite strong and contemporary at the same time, isn't it?
It is, yeah, yeah, very contemporary.
Really love that.
Again, really clever setting.
Very, very clever. And it looks as if the silver goes through the cube, but it literally is just like gripping it in place. Yeah, really cleverly done.
Nice.
Under £10 suit you? Let's do that then. £9.95 on your screen. They'd make great earrings as well, wouldn't they?
I was thinking that, yeah.
Great earrings.
Pop one of the drops or something on the bottom.
Lovely idea. Really nice. £9.95 on your screen. Please feel free to multi-buy. £9.95 on your screen. 0800 644 655. Number that you need to be dialing, of course. JewelleryMaker.com if you want to get involved on the website. And you can, of course, download our app from the App Store and Google Play. And of course, you can join us on the move. £9.95 on your screen, though, if you'd like to get involved this evening. And please remember, a lot of these, that you're looking at really small quantities. Really
That's
pretty.
That's going to work really well with that chain.
Yeah, it is.
Because of the connector end sections there.
Yeah, definitely. It's a really lustrous chain as well, isn't it? It's really lustrous. Well done on that one. Fantastic stuff. Hold the lines. Nice and lovely and busy this Saturday. Now, lobster claw charm ready to go.
Ooh.
Have a look at this. Now that, if I just spin it to the side, is a little pen charm. How cute is that? Now, I think that's a lovely idea. That is so lovely to see. So this is it's definitely, as you can see there, you've got your amber just set, and then you've got the pen top, and you've got the little clip, of course, just here. Now, bearing in mind, you know, when you are collecting charms, it's normally for a reason, for a purpose. Some people collect them just because they're pretty, and that's okay, and that's absolutely fine. But a lot of people, majority of people, collect their charms because they mean something to them. And if you think about how maybe you keep a diary, perhaps you love writing, you know, my cousin and my grandmother wrote letters to each other weekly, which I think was fantastic, nice. Really, really lovely. You've got just such a lovely idea behind the charm. Nice big lobster claw as well. I say lobster claw, it's a spring clasp, but it's a nice size, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I love how look how clear that amber is. You can, I know there's inclusions, but in and around the inclusions is so diaphanous, isn't it?
It's fantastic. Really good quality.
Very good. Really lovely and bright as well. I think you can probably see just how distinctive the amber is there. Can you see? You can see in and around the inclusions. You can see that little light show take place where that little golden schiller comes along. Really lovely. Love that as an idea. 0800 644 655 895 on your screen. And it has got a lovely size. Just a simple, elegant lobster claw. Lovely. Yeah, that's a really good point, actually. You could get somebody like Angela, of course, who sort of, you know, you think about she's writing all of, oh, she bought it. Oh, hi, Angela, my lovely. Guesses on Angela is, oh, I can see she's there. She's Angela. Hello, my lovely. I think that's perfect. Is it for you? The thing is with Angela, you never know, because she's always thinking about the next step, what's on trend next, you see. She's up there. Pens friends. £8.95 on your screen. Do make sure you're checking out and confirming. Quickly as you possibly can on that one. Carol, well done. Nicolette, well done. Pat, Janet, Sabine, congratulations to you. Hi, Terry, nice to see you. Lovely little idea. I like that a lot. Really nice. Ah, do you know what my dad does as well? Janet, my dad does. My dad does a lot of calligraphy, so lots of people ask him to do their wedding invitations or their place cards. He often gets asked to write poems for memorials as well, and he's been doing it ever since he was in the fire service. So yeah, he collects pens as well. So yeah, it's a thing. It is a thing, and that's a really good idea. Like that. Lovely. Strand of amber next. Like that a lot. That was really nice.
It is nice.
Now, the reason I've just put that down and just let myself and Debs have a bit of a nosy at that is because it is literally glowing.
It is.
Isn't that fab? That is bright. I mean, it's like liquid honey.
It's turning the desk a colour as well, isn't it? All the way along there.
All the way along, there is that reflection of that bright champagne
you can
colour.
See it. I don't know which way I am now. Yeah, around there. If you look at the desk, you can see the yellow.
Yeah, it is
on
just
the
kicking
desk
back,
where it's
isn't
coming
it?
Through. Yeah.
Really
Fabulous.
lovely. And the reason that you're going to get that, it's not just because of the body of colour. Can you see how clean these are to the eye? There are tiny flecks of inclusion at here and there in this strand. But in the main, now, I don't know, for those of you who remember, do they still make lockets? The Throat Sweets lockets?
Oh.
There used to be an advert when probably 1980s, early 1990s, so kids here.
Yeah,
Me and Debs, we remember, don't we, Debs?
Yeah.
And there used to be an advert where it was a graphic and the lozenge broke in half
broke it open.
and the liquid dropped out.
Yeah.
It literally is like that moment, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's really nice that it's a graduated strand as well.
It is. Let's hold that up. It's ever such a slight one, but makes that difference, doesn't it? So you've got the 4mm, and then they slightly graduate and then come back up again. But the largest sizes that you've got here are a 7x6.
That colour is phenomenal.
It's literally alive.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
beautiful. Oh my goodness! Get out of town! Look at this. It's a little bit richer than lemon. It's a little bit richer, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's almost like a Madeira citrine. If you had to have the best Madeira citrine in the world, that beautiful Madeira wine, and yet look at the colour on this. It is beautiful. 38 centimetre strand. 38 centimetre strand in total. So if we were to split this at the knotted end here, where the smaller sizes are for those 4mm, you would have a 38 centimetre length strand. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
It is.
Really lovely. Bright, open colour, amazing clarity. What would you be inclined to do, Debs?
I think it looks beautiful just as it is, and because of the quality of that, I'd put little sterling silver spacers in between just to elongate it a bit and give me an extra section then for a bracelet, as well as having a couple in earrings. And I think if you take like two of the largest ones and just have them as drops in earrings, maybe combine it with something else. Maybe some, do you know what would look amazing with that is golden obsidian rounds.
Yes, it would actually,
like
that it just picks up that little golden shimmer. Yeah, definitely. Anything with aventurescence actually would just lend itself beautifully to this. Absolutely love it. And would you use solid sterling silver? Would you use? I mean,
would.
Just to make that colour pop.
Yeah, maybe even gold plated.
That kind of unifies it all, doesn't it? But I understand. But the solid sterling silver would just allow, because that colour just like that, isn't it? And look at that glow on that section there.
I know, it's incredible. It's that little section there is just like, look at me.
The thing is, we do love our amber. We do get a little bit giddy, we do get a little bit excited. Can I just say a massive thank you to everybody who's checked out without even an idea on price yet? Well done. Thank you very, very much for your trust. It is beautiful. What? We only had 35 strands. I'm so sorry. We had 35 strands. We're at $14.95. We've got multi-buying going on. It's a really, really busy Saturday night. Not surprising when you got a price. Can I be honest with you? I really thought that we would be looking at a price here of around about at least the £30 mark. $29.99, I was thinking.
That strand is outstanding.
Fabulous.
So, yeah,
absolutely glorious. Price. Oh my goodness me. I've got customers in Berkshire, Greater London, Cumbria, Sussex. I've got Susan, Sheila and Hazel waiting to check out. Loads of you on the phone lines that have pressed your button once. I can definitely say congratulations to Irene, Vidya, Sheila, lovely Debs, Michael, collectors, Jane, Ali, Rosemary, Jane, Helen, Carol, Linda, fantastic to see you as well, my lovely. Lovely Margaret joins us as well in West Lothian. Make sure you're checking out. So many of you there that are checking out and multi-buying. Got it really, haven't you?
You have, yeah. It's a good idea with that one.
A little bit of skin tone, just to kind of, just so that you can see. Just a little bit of skin tone there. I just wanted you to see as much light as possible going through them. Less than 10 left. Julie, Angie, Susan, Hayla. Oh my gosh. Can I just say, we've got 15 in baskets. I've got 9 chances. Go, 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 go. Please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you possibly can, won't you? All of you there just need to make sure that you're checking out. I find that price,
Yeah.
it's a bit naughty, really. We like it, don't we?
We do.
Fabulous stuff.
Yeah.
Please hold those lines. Well done. Now, you know the 3 pendants that we were talking about earlier? Like a pure... I'll go through them with you, but there are 3... under 10 coming up now. I'm going to be honest with you. I've just literally looked at Becky and I've gone, this one that I'm about to pick up is under 10, and I've done this face. I've looked and she's gone, trust me. I'm like, it's not that I don't trust you. I don't trust the computer. It's when the computer says no. It is one of those moments. Look at the size of this for under £10. I would love to bring you this big, beautiful Baltic cherry. Absolutely love to. Especially because as I spin it round, no glass, no resin. Oh, it is under 10. Computer says yes. Oh, come on. That is so good. Look at the size of it. 21 by 13 millimetres. I need a torch. Sorry. No phones in the studio. Everybody, don't do it.
No, naughty.
Very naughty. Unless you can't find a torch and you need one. So, I wanted to bring the torch in pure... Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Switch it on. Thank you. There we go. I know. Bright lights. Just so you can see... I just want to be able to... Because that's what we can see in the studio. Yeah. And do you know why we can see that? Because a lot of places will put a resin or a darkened glass at the back of the cherry amber so that you have a darker tone. I'm going to spin it round now for you the other way, so bear with me because we're all fingers and thumbs here. And just spin it round so you can see with the light behind it. Look at that light coming through with no resin backing. If you pop it down, I can't see where I'm lining it up. Sorry, sweetheart. There we go. So that's it now from the reverse. Now look at that. That looks like there's a phoenix of fire in there.
A phoenix of fire, yes.
Look at that. Now that's the back of the pendant. That's the back of it, okay? I'm just gonna move this away. And then I'm gonna spin it around so you get, look at the depth. This is a good one, isn't it?
That is really good.
Really good.
Fantastic size, gorgeous, rich colour.
And look at the silver work this size. Just so pretty and just so gorgeously organic. Just make sure that you are checking out and confirming. That is a 21 by 13 mil. Black cherry amber. Superb glossy quality, amazing polish. Again, look at that open work there though.
Yeah. Beautiful setting.
So much light is going to pour through this. What would you be tempted to do? Just simple pendant? What are you thinking?
Yes, a simple pendant is going to be fantastic. I'm tempted to create a bit of a drop using some of the others and have sort of different sizes
lovely
going
idea.
down.
Really lovely idea.
Because we've got some absolutely beautiful ones that are going to work together.
I think that's glorious. Now, we've got a connector that goes with this. So please do make sure if you want that set that you are checking out. So this is the connector.
Yeah, so that
so you've got your two,
dropping off the bottom of that would be beautiful.
Lovely. So you've got your 2 hold points. Nice. I love that organic flow, that shape.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah. Like a pure droplet. And again, just to show you on the side, it does copy that same design, that same openness in the Baltic Cherry Amber, that same swathe of silver. Really, really lovely. Still get that glorious open colour as well. And again, you know, please believe me when I say, oh, hang on, the torch is still on.
Oh no.
Switch it up. Oh, come along. Hang on a minute. There we go. Is that off? Yay, there we go. But you've still got that beautiful body of colour, and you've still got that light shining through it, using this as a connector. Again, it's the Baltic Cherry Amber, so you get that deeper, richer, almost conker red. It's that proper, almost cherry wood red colour, isn't it?
It's like a burnt sienna colour.
Yeah, it is.
In
Yeah.
your paint. It's got that really rich depth to it.
Lovely. Really lovely.
But it's the clarity and the light and just the fact that you can see right into that.
Depth of colour's lovely, isn't it?
It is beautiful.
Guaranteed. Under 10. 0800 644 655. Add it to your order. £6.95. My goodness me. For the large amber and the connector plus your postage and package, I think that's just shy of £20. Amazing. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can. 0800 644 655. Talk to the call centre. Add as many as you'd like to your order. As long as we've got it in stock, you can absolutely have that beauty. It's only £6.95, which I find fascinating, for the silver work, for the droplet, for that matching beautiful pendant as well. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming though. Under £10 and then some, 10 by 20 mil. 2 connector points that you've got there as well.
Yeah,
easily being able to work with those
bracelets that we've got with
the slider mechanism. Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely perfect with those.
Please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming on that one. We've got a beautiful cognac amber coming up for you next. Again, similar droplet, but the silver work is slightly different. It's a little bit more contemporary, less kind of that sort of Art Nouveau which you had with the last design. It's a little bit more sleek.
Oh, that's lovely. That's really nice.
Loving being able to see the colour of that. That is a proper cognac colour, isn't it?
It is. You've got real depth to the amber as well, haven't you?
Definitely.
So it does look like an absolute perfect drop of
honey colour.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Really lovely. The silver work's gorgeous. Simple, sleek, beautiful setting. I'm going to spin it round for you just to show you the reverse. So you can still see the clarity, you can still see through the amber. There's no resin, there's no glass there, of course, to enhance the colour. You've got that beautiful suspension in the silver. 18 by 11 millimetres in your solid sterling silver. And again, thinking about its history, thinking about its beauty, thinking about how, you know, this is a gemstone that you can, if you're lucky enough, you can find great quality amber out there in certain jewellers. But it is one of the most faked gemstones out there. Fake amber and fake amethyst, fake ruby and fake emerald are among the most faked of all of the precious gemstones. The lovely thing about this is you know it's real. I know that sometimes the price can be a little bit, really, that low, but it's genuine and you can get your certificate of authenticity, and of course, that's just going to back that up for you, especially if you're selling that on. It's lovely, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
They'd make great earrings. Gorgeous. Just on the end of a shepherd's hook, wouldn't they? Really lovely.
Yeah.
Nice and simple, but loads of light. £7.95 on there for you. Last of our 3 Star by beautiful drops under £10. Remember that beautiful pendant's coming up for you in about 15 minutes-ish time, just before we go through our first kit, but we've got loads more to squeeze in before then. So hold the lines on that one. Well done. And let's move on to now.
Oh, just re-stranding that and having the pendant that we've just done on there.
That's a great idea.
Would be fantastic.
Wow. Now, I am right in saying we're looking at solid sterling silver spacer tubed.
They are.
That's literally just been done for you. The idea is there. I love that. I love that. Look at this. So you've got these beautiful trilogies separated by your solid sterling silver, slightly curved spaces, and they are gorge. That is a rich cognac as well, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Really beautiful colour.
So you're saying restrand as is, beautiful clasp on there, good to go.
Yeah, definitely.
And any of our solid sterling silver clasp would be good, whether it's a bolt ring, whether it's a T-bar.
Yep.
Beautiful.
It's just so, it doesn't need to be fussy and over the top when you've got amber that beautiful and sterling silver spaces that beautiful.
And sometimes, you know, you can get, like, writer's block. You get designer's block as well, don't you? And you're like,
do.
I don't know where quite to start. It's done for you. It's mapped out for you. You can either stick with it and go with it, or zhuzh it up how you want to if you haven't got your designer's block. I just think that to have all... does it say how much silver we've got in this at all? Okay, let's just count the spaces that we've got. So we've got
They usually come with about 13 spaces.
6, 7,
like
8,
that.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 spaces. 15 solid sterling silver tube spaces. Slight curve to them, so it's going to sit on the neck beautifully, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're going to just take on the curve of the neck, like
bracelet.
almost like a torque. Yeah, or a bracelet,
yeah.
absolutely. Let's have a look at that. That's a really good point
It's
because that
sitting
curve...
really nicely on your wrist there.
Really lovely. Let's just get that all together.
Oh, I love that.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And they're just that right size.
They are.
Get 2 bracelets out of that strand.
Yeah, easily.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Really, really lovely. Now, there's a lot of silver here. Some really beautiful amber. We've got less than 60 strands available. I'm going to be very honest. Because Becky was producing before, of course, before myself and Debs arrived here in the studio, because she was already producing for the mid-show, it means that we haven't been able to just discuss definite prices. Becky has just set a price for this that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. It is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. When you've restrung this and popped on a solid sterling silver clasp, what are you going to be charging? You must be charging upwards of £40, £50 for that necklace once it's finished.
Yeah, definitely.
Easily. Absolutely must be. Even for a bracelet, beautifully made with a really stunning clasp. That is going to look gorgeous. Oh my goodness me, £17.95 is an absolute steal. Hi Julian, Ali and Lynn. Hello Denise and Rosemary. Collects in Greater London. Hazel, well done indeed to you. Great to have your company. Lots of you have pressed your button once and you've dialed our free phone number, which is 0800 644 655. Thank you so much for doing that. Do make sure that you're holding the lines. The call centre will answer your call. It is busy this Saturday. Amber Days, they are one of our busiest. So please do make sure you hold that line if you're waiting to speak to the call centre. And of course, if you've got any questions about your amber, your precious metal, or when you're into us, and if you've got any questions about your jewellery making, Debs is here.
Ray's here for the others.
And I'll just do this. Debs, over to you. £17.95. Please hold those lines towards the call centre. Well done. Beautiful. Lots of stock on those. I hope you're checking out on them. They're gorgeous. Really lovely. It's a what? Oh, okay. Oh, God, do you know what I was going to say? Okay, I get it. So it's a rabbit. Okay. So you've got the bunny rabbit ears and then the rabbit face. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I had it round that way and it looked like the Playboy bunny.
Yes.
Okay, it does look like the Playboy bunny that way round, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
And that's what I thought it was when we saw it. But, not looks like a Playboy bunny. That would be wrong. I just had to make sure that that's, corrected and reiterated. Okay, just, yeah. But you've got that lovely solid sterling silver work, and then you've got a really deep cognac colour coming through there. Oh, look at that catch fire.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's lovely.
Nice. Wow.
Very nice. Great quality. It just shows, you know, you don't have to have a massive piece of amber to kind of do everything that amber does, with its glowing, with catching the light, with getting those gorgeous inclusions to fire up. As long as you've got great quality amber. And to be fair to Giello and the team over in Gdansk, just outside, you know, they know their stuff. They've been doing it for a very, very long time. They've been doing that for Emporia for a very, very long time. They've been doing it for JewelleryMaker, you know, for the last, what, 18 months, nearly 2 years since we bought our amber?
It's got to be. Yeah.
Must be, mustn't it? It's definitely, well, it must be nearer to 18 months if it's not quite 2 years. But you can see the quality. How much amber have you used, do you reckon?
Oh, loads, because I tend to work on the amber shows, so I'm really lucky.
It's a lovely gemstone to work with.
It is,
isn't
it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
And you can do really big statement pieces because it doesn't weigh you down when you're wearing it, which is
that's
nice.
a really lovely thing about it, isn't it?
It is.
£8.95 on your screen. In fact, that's a really good time to mention why you don't see a carat weight with your amber. So if you haven't been watching and you haven't kind of heard any of our well, my fellow, I should say, fab presenters, so we should say that because they are. And of course, if they haven't already mentioned why you don't see a carat weight on screen, this is a gemstone that doesn't have a crystal structure. It doesn't have that, and so we judge it on its size. So it's not based on its actual carat weight, because of course, if you think about amber, the bigger it is, there's hardly any weight to it. It's a very if you think about the density of some gemstones, this is not one of those gemstones that has a great weight to it. £8.95 on your screen. Please make sure you're checking out on that one. Very cute charm. Make sure it's not quite. What's up, Nark? Is it?
No,
not
but it's,
quite.
Yeah, it is quite cartoony.
It is.
Yeah.
Make sure that you're checking out. Maybe a little bit of a cheeky little sort of Easter idea there, perhaps.
Yeah. Instead of an Easter egg.
It's early.
Is it?
Really early. Yeah, March, I think. I think Easter. Isn't Easter weekend like the first weekend in April? Am I wrong? Carrie is going to have a look through the calendar like that. Make sure you hold those lines. Well done. Start by up for you next. Make sure you stay tuned. Which one, pear drop or the Marquise one?
That one is... that's the one I went, oh, and got excited about again earlier.
Just quite spectacular, aren't
they?
Love this.
That's impressive.
Again, just showing you all the way around this piece, because that is... Look at that droplet of colour.
Yeah, nice.
I like that kind of Balinese-esque work that you've got on the barrel.
Yeah.
You've got oxidization, you've got granulation as well, which is two of the most important factors in sort of your Balinese sort of style jewellery. Really, really lovely. Very, very nice. And yet again, the diameter at 6mm. So it's going to fit most of your charm bracelets. So if the diameter of your charm bracelet is under 5mm, you've got a beautiful charm that's going to just slip on there beautifully. Imagine though, if that is just on a charm bracelet, just dropped.
Yeah.
It's going to look gorgeous.
It is.
Even on another gemstone stretchy.
Yeah.
I tell you what, that would look amazing with the black spinel we've got coming up, because of the beautiful oxidization work that you've got on the barrel.
Yeah.
Picks up by the black spinel. That'd be lovely. Very nice. It's a 28 by 10mm droplet. So that is a really substantial size. And of course that includes the barrel as well. You've got that beautiful clarity, loads of glow going on with this one. And an authentic minimum minimum of 75 million year old beautiful amber from that region. Isn't that amazing? Absolutely incredible. Now, very limited. So if you're thinking to yourself, yeah, that's the one I need, I have to have it, please dial now and press your button ones. Substantial size, beautiful silver work, $14.95. It's nice, isn't it?
It is. It's very nice. I can't decide which of these are my favourite. It's so difficult. I'd need them all.
They are beautiful in their own right, though. That's the thing, isn't it?
Each one is a real statement, and I love the size and the shape that you've got with this.
But I find this is quite a dramatic size.
It is, yeah, it is.
Because you've got the depth, it means you've got that width to look into the amber, around those inclusions, looking at the clarity, looking at the sort of the sun pouring through it. And that is really quite an exceptional, sort of part that plays with the amber, because, I often talk about rainy day and sunny day amber. You can see the difference. You really, really can. So when you see the clarity, when you see that internal diaphanity, you know that the sun was shining when this was forming. And the reason we can guarantee that is because the sun's warmth has clarified that beautiful sap as it was coming out of the tree. And then, of course, as it's hardened and become your amber, you've got the most incredible clean amber. $14.95 on your screen. Amazing deal. Do make sure you're checking out and confirming. 0800 644 655. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, loads of you who have been, of course, pre-ordering our fabulous pendant. If you want to be one of the lucky few that, we haven't got a huge amount, but if you want to be one of the lucky ones that gets hold of this, solid sterling silver with all those beautiful multi-tonal moments of your amber, this is coming up for you. It will be the first opportunity you get in the next hour before we join Debs for our first kit and demo of the evening. So please do, if you want to own this, you're going to have to be very, very, very quick. And the reason I say that is because it's been on pre-order for nearly 60 minutes and it's had a lot of love, a whole lot of love. So please do make sure that you're checking out on that. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Really lovely. Now, we've also got a apostate, graduated, ready to go. Amazing strand. Look at the size of these. Some of the moments of these ambers are some of the biggest that we've done for you. It is a graduated strand. It is some of the most extraordinary colours that you've got going through this. This is coming up at 8:30 tonight. Tonight's must-have, so please do make sure that you're joining us for that. That is going to be definitely one to watch. So we've got our first kit coming up with lovely Debs, and of course our first demo in a matter of moments, but we've also got that huge multi-tonal amber pendant coming your way. Make sure you're joining us for that, and if you want it, grab it while it's on pre-order for you so you don't miss out. Just on the other side of this.
We're in the cutting and polishing room where not only the sterling silver is polished, but also, as you can see what Andrew's doing here, he's filing the amber down and polishing it to that really, really high shine. Now this process can take a long time, 10 to 15 minutes for this particular piece of amber, and this is something which Andrew will have learnt over a course of years, and really what sets a really fantastic lapidrist or polisher apart from others is the level of wastage that will be produced from a piece of amber like this. It can be up to 2/3 wastage, but the better the polisher, the less the wastage.
Our Jewellery Maker community is a fantastic platform to share, learn, chat and make new friends. So why not like our Facebook page and join over 64,000 like-minded people.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from JewelleryMaker.
I'm here in Poland, in Gdansk. This is the Baltic Sea. It's windy, the sun's kind of out, and this is where incredible Baltic amber comes from. It's amazing to think that after storm activity, this incredible gemstone is literally churned up from the seabed and displaced on the beach. I could walk along the beach and pick pieces up. It's absolutely fascinating.
Discovered in one location on our beautiful planet, tanzanite is this amazing gemstone at the foot of Mount Kilimanjaro, exhibiting colours of blues, deep purples and even pinks. This wonderful gemstone is truly a treasure to behold, being marketed as a gemstone of new beginnings and even of your firstborn. Tanzanite is, like no other, truly beautiful in every way.
Hello and welcome. It's lovely to have your company. Welcome to the Late Show here at JewelleryMaker. My name is Ray. This is the gorgeous Debs. Dabrouche, as we say. She's in the house. She's here. We're in a bit of double trouble, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. We like it. Kits.
Awesome kit.
How much have you loved these
Awesome.
colours? This is just made for Debs. Come and have a look at the jewellery. Decadence, Art Deco. I mean, black spinel and amber, a marriage made in heaven. They are just gorgeous, aren't they?
So dramatic.
Yeah, it really is. It is a head-turning kit. And all of that is coming up for you once you have had a chance to own this beautiful pendant that we've got coming up for you right here, right now. Now, some of you have pre-ordered this already. Brilliant. It's in the bag. It's yours. Hopefully you've checked it out. Hopefully you've secured it, because it is going to be one of those moments where there are an awful lot of phone calls. So you have this beautiful circle of life setting in your solid stunning silver, really large connector point. I'm just going to turn it to the side here so you can see. And then have a look at the reverse. Look how much silver is just suspending these beautiful ambers in place. Absolutely glorious. And the most gorgeous colours. There are olive greens here, there are cognacs, there are proper scarlet cherries, there are honey tones coming through here, burnt oranges, mossy tones. I mean, it truly is Mother Nature's work of art. A beautiful, beautiful pendant. Lovely size, 38 by 36 millimeters. The circumference of that beautiful circle of life is your 36 millimeters. So that's 3.6 centimeters, of course. And then you've got all these beautiful tones of amber. There's a lot going on with it, even though it seems very uncomplicated. Think about how you're suspending those beautiful triangles of amber within that beautiful setting. And there is a lot of silver to support it and hold it, but they just literally look as if they are suspended there, don't they?
They do. It's a really well-made piece of jewellery.
The amount of light that's coming through those moments in the silver as well, the open silver work that you've got. I'm just going to pick this up so you can see. If I run my finger, look at how much space for all your light to come through and ignite those beautiful ambers.
Do you know those green tones are almost peridot in terms of their richness and brightness?
Yes, there is a lime green flare in certain lights, isn't there? Really lovely. So many of you there already checking out and pre-ordering. Thank you. That's a fabulous, fabulous way to do it. Very, very limited availability, okay? Really, really limited availability. Please do make sure you are checking out and confirming. There's a lot of silver there. You've got this beautiful ambers as well. Price will kick on your screen. Make sure you're checking it out. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee with this beautiful pendant. Please make sure you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can on that. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
It is.
A real impact piece.
Yeah, it looks a real high-end boutique designer piece, doesn't it?
Definitely.
It's amazing.
Really does. I love the polish on those ambers. Really beautiful and bright. $34.95. Sorry, my darling.
Also, the fact that they're not flat. They've actually got dimension.
Yeah,
to
they
them
have.
and
They've got
depth,
that beautiful cabochon sort of depth to it. They really, really have. Really lovely. Do make sure you check it out. Over half the vault quantity out of the door. Gorgeous stuff. Well done. Very, very popular piece. This has been on our Facebook page, been on our website. Lots and lots and lots of questions about this over the day. Ta-da! It's here. And it could be yours. Just make sure that you are checking out. Yeah, it is gorgeous. A really lovely sort of prominent piece. I think that would look amazing on a longer length chain as well.
Yeah.
Really, you know, it's cold at the moment. You know, I know that the guys were saying earlier that there's been a little bit of flurries of snow in this area today. Be gone, snow. But yeah, when you're wearing this sort of big chunky cardigan, that lovely sort of warm woolen jumper, and you want something sort of that long length sort of drawing down the arm, it is a beaut to be able to do that. It really, really is. Final 19 on your screen. Make sure that you are checking those out. Lisa, Carol, Lucinda, Susan, Helen, Hazel, Richard. Now, if you want something a little on the smaller size, maybe to actually physically wear on the neckline, because you maybe think that that is a little bit too large, that 3.6 centimetre diameter. There is a slightly smaller, obviously as well with less amber, because you haven't got that, that beautiful expanse of silver. But nevertheless, if you want, if I just take this one up to the neckline for you. Oh, hang on a minute. Hair is stuck in the mic. Sorry, guys. There we go. If we just take that to there, that's a little bit more wearable on the neckline, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Or for earrings.
Yeah. Lovely, isn't it?
Fantastic.
Love that. So this is 2.5. So the other was 3.6. This is 2.5. So is that quite a little bit smaller? I'm going to put it with the other just so you can see. In fact, let me just bring this over. So you can see the difference in size. You can see the difference in the gram weight of the silver.
Can you hang it off the bottom?
Oh, now, Debs.
Oh, yes.
Now that's a head turner, isn't it?
That's what I'd be doing.
Lovely. Very, very nice. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. Beautiful. So that's the smaller one on your screen. If you do want that smaller look, that little bit more daintier look. You've still got the reds, you've still got those forest greens, you've still got those beautiful cognacs and those amazing honey tones coming through. You've still got a lot of silver. Obviously not as much silver as the larger pendant, but there's still a nice amount of silver in there. I'm going to spin it around so you can see the suspension of that on the back as well. And it's going under £20. 0800 644 605. Now you just need to decide whether you want that big look or you want that slightly smaller look. £16.95. That's a really, really lovely price for that, isn't it? I think you'd need to be getting the pendant and then to have a real head-turning suite. Get 2 of these, earrings, the other one is a pendant, sorted.
Yep, definitely.
Really lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. To Debs and to Louise and Sarah, Adriana, Francis, Sabine, Collecting Time Weir, Kathy, Helen, Deirdre, Anonymous Collectors, well done indeed to you. Multi-buy-tastic going on at the moment. Lovely stuff. Hold those lines. Hold those lines. They are really, really lovely. Now, bear with us. Just before we move to Debs, we've got... Yeah, I have got it. That's lovely.
Oh.
Let me just give that a bit of a buff because it's got somebody's fingerprints on it. We don't want that.
I've not seen one this shape
It's
before.
nice, isn't it?
Very
nice. Okay. Going to be difficult to be able to put this between tweezers. I'm not even going to try. Love that shape. Look at that. That's in the studio catching the light. My goodness. Imagine when you get that home. That is beautiful, isn't it? Oh, I quite like the idea of wearing it that way.
Yes.
East to west.
Yeah. I'm thinking a ring.
Yeah, definitely. That's a big cocktail ring,
It
cognac
is.
amber, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really beautiful. Love that. 30 by 15 millimeters. Look at the depth. My goodness. Let's pop that on the back of the hand. Have a look at that. That's a beaut, isn't it?
It is.
Absolutely glorious. Gosh, it just looks like it's full of moving, undulating liquids. It's fabulous to see. We started with 61. 61 physical available opportunities for you in our warehouse. That's it. Now, when you see the size of this, the depth of this, the clarity, the glow, you imagine a price point. Let's just smash that price tag out of the ballpark for you, because this is going under £20. In fact, under 15. That's so good, isn't it?
That is really good. Yeah.
That is so good. Okay, so Deb, talk to us about how we are capturing this. How are we working with this?
Okay, you could either prong set it.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
using
that
your
would be
wire.
nice. Yes.
I wouldn't want to cover it up at all because that shape is so perfect. You don't want to lose any of those lines. Or the other thing you can do, which would look fantastic, is to actually glue on. I did it in some earrings in the second kit.
Oh, fab,
glue
okay.
on ribbon cord ends on the back, and then you don't see any of the setting over the front. But it means, you know, you were saying wearing it sort of that way, east to west, you could do that and just attach the chain
Nice.
onto the ribbon cord.
So it literally would just look as if it was sitting.
Just sit.
Oh, lovely. Oh, $14.95. Big piece of amber. Remember, we don't look at the carat weight, we look at the size of the amber. It's that organic beauty. 30 by 15 millimeters and an under £15 price point. I would just like to have that.
It's very tactile.
It is.
Just
It's
the
so smooth
and
You do
glossiness.
feel. I know. I do think you do get an energy from.
Yeah.
From amber. Beautiful. Lots and lots of you loving that one. Make sure you're holding those lines and checking out. Well done. Right. Debs. We have got a fabulous kit, haven't we?
We have got a fabulous kit.
Okay, so let's look at Deb's jewellery once again. And let's have a look at the, first and foremost, the decadence of colour that we've got going on here, because they are absolutely to die for. We've got some really spectacular moments of opulence. Definitely Art Deco colours and gemstones working together here, without a shadow of a doubt. I love the statement necklace. Oh, so gorgeous. Look, let's start with your gemstones. So let's start with your strand of amber and your strand of your spinels. Now, the amber, these are sizable, not just multi-tonal amber, but also you get a chance to see the different clarities of amber here. We've got outstanding, exceptional moments of your amber. Then we've got your, what I like to call cloudy day amber here as well. Really, really quite beautiful colours. Some stunning cognacs and cherries, which look outstanding. So you've got your Baltic multicolour amber, medium nuggets, 9x5 all the way up to your 15x8 millimetres on that beautiful strand. Really quite exceptional. Then you have a 30 centimetre strand of your 8 carats of black spinel, microfaceted. Oh, hang on. Oh, have we got the little rondelles? Oh, they're here. They're here. I got them. There we go. So you get your microfaceted black spinel.
So is that?
So I'm just going to pick that up, and that one goes with the other part of the set. There we go. That makes sense. There we go. We just got our spinels mixed up, that's all. So you get the microfaceted black spinels, which so many of you know is one of my absolute favourite strands that we do. The sparkle and the lustre that comes off this, off this strand is sensational. Absolutely sensational. And then, of course, you've got your beautiful colours of your amber. So this is part one of the kit. Microfaceted black spinels. And I cannot believe that we are getting the amber for that price, let alone the spinels. $29.95 on your screen for your amber and your spinel. Look at those tones. Absolutely glorious. They are good, aren't they?
They're really good, yeah.
How were the drill holes with those? Were they good to...
Do you know, they're really sizable. I could get the standard head pin through, no problem at all.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's what we like to hear. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. $29.95, that's part one for your amber and your microfaceted black spinel. We then have, let me just nudge this one over. This is part two. Please do make sure you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can on those. So we've got, okay, hang on a minute. This is all, somebody's folded this and been ultra efficient. Ultra efficient. So, thank you, my lovely. Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
So, we have got for you the second part of the kit. Now, there's quite a lot going on here, so just kind of get your head around what we've got for you, because you then see how Debs has created that really special neckline piece, that real head-turning piece. So, let's get it over and done with. You've got your backing foundation. You've got it there in that jet black colour. You've got the backing foundation there in the black colour, of course. You've got it 8.5 by 11 inches. You then have the spinels, so that we just saw the faceted coins that you've got here. And you've got 85 carats there, 6 to 7 minutes. So ever such a slight graduation on that strand, just a slight one. Then we've got for you your, I'm just going to reach over here because we've got decadence personified there, which is the black spinel cabochon. I mean, if ever there was a statement piece in Victorian jewellery, in that Art Deco movement through to the Art Nouveau movement, it's got to be your black spinels. Beautiful cabochons, fantastic. We've then got your black coloured silver plated round copper wire. Now this 10 metres in the 1 mil gauge, okay, that you're getting with that. So that's your wire. Then you have, and I'm just double checking that you are getting these ones. Yeah, so these are the Miyuki Twisted Bugle. I think I'm right in saying that, isn't it? So this is the Twisted Bugle. I'm going to hold this up here for you. And these are your Miyuki Twisted Bugle, 2 by 6 millimeters. And we've got a couple of them. In fact, let me just grab the tweezers. Thanks, Debs.
That's
Let me
all right.
just grab one of these. It's like a little twisted spacer tube, silver spacer tube. Slight twist in that jet black colour. And that's the Miyuki Twisted Bugle. Okay, so you've got all of that for one price. So that's the backing foundation, the spinel cab and the spinel strand, plus the wire, plus then the Miyuki bugles for under £20.
That's brilliant price.
It's good, isn't it? Isn't it great to be able to see that? Love, 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 love it. Look, please do make sure you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can on these. The amber alone in the first kit is tremendous, I've got to say, let alone with the black spinel. Debs, my lovely, over
Yep.
to you, sweetheart. I know that we're looking at the connector point on that statement necklace,
Yes,
aren't we?
because-
So, if you have a quick look at what Debs has commissioned, it's almost like a
it's this
huge
section.
black angel wing. Stunning. And which section are we looking at, my
So
lovely?
it's just this section here, and how, if I turn it slightly,
Lovely.
how that works, because what you can do, you don't need to make a massive statement piece like I have if you don't want to, but that's quite a useful little trick to
Yeah,
know
absolutely.
how I've done that.
Yeah,
So
lovely.
can
Thank
I
you,
put
sweetheart.
those
Yeah, over to you
there?
then, my lovely.
Okay, right, so I've glued onto the fabric, the foundation fabric, glued the spinel on,
So the cabochon,
the
yeah.
cabochon, and I've cut out the shape that I want. But if I wanted to just make a smaller sort of necklace with chain and rosary linking coming off, then you can reduce this
Yeah, of
down.
course.
So you don't need to do the great big wing shape. You could just trim it down and have it a lot smaller, so it's just a little focus. So then what I've done is use black wildfire and thread up a size 10 needle.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did selected out the ambers.
So literally, you've snipped at the strand,
yeah,
you've set them out on
pulled
your
them off.
beading mat, and just kind of seen which ones you want to
Which
use.
ones
Lovely.
fit. And some of them are actually shaped so they'll fit round your cabochon.
Lovely. Yeah.
So,
Slightly
like that one.
tapered, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah. So just have a play and see which ones. But I've done the ones that are more opaque in nature, because then I'll swap that out as well for that one, because then you don't need the light coming
No,
through.
that's right.
So
yeah,
on
good
the
point.
fabric, it's not a problem. So we'll put these golden toffee toned ones on. So I've started off and I've just stitched these two on. And
So
I've
with the
moved,
black onyx, what did you use to glue it with, sweetheart? Just to,
if you use E6000,
Okay,
something like
cool.
that, that sort of glue is perfect
Okay,
for them.
fab.
So then just take your needle through the amber, and it doesn't matter that the amber's just resting over the edge, just bring it through, so totally across the back and up to close to your cabochon. So then it will sit nice and neatly there.
lovely.
So I went through each of these a couple of times.
Okay.
So I think some of them I went through 3, some of them I went through
Well, that
2.
just proves
because
what you've. And what thread are you using, lovely?
it's the wildfire.
Lovely, okay.
So if I move back along to there, and then up through this one, and that can slide down and sit
Yeah.
right up against the cabochon there. Bring the thread over the back. So because they're light, they don't need a huge amount of support.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to be gluing them onto the foundation fabric, although you can if you want to.
Especially because they're opaque.
Yeah.
Because they've got that opacity in some of the ambers, you're not going to lose that with the glue underneath.
No, you don't lose anything at all.
Okay,
so
cool.
It's like belt and braces. So if you want to, you can, but you don't have to. Oh, I don't like it sitting that way. Never mind. Carry on.
Live TV.
Carry on. I want it up the other way. Can you flip?
Yeah, that's a good question, actually. Could you seed bead around
Yeah.
the rectangular cap that we had?
Yes.
Could you seed bead around this?
Yes, you definitely could. So because it's tapered slightly at the ends, that would, so if I hold it that way, I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? You can see that.
Yeah, you've got a little bit of a taper going on here. These sides are quite rounded, but the two ends would keep it caught.
And
so
the only thing I would say is that you wouldn't necessarily want to take too much CBD around it, because you wouldn't want to hide it. You don't want to close that amber down. I'm going to whip that one out of but yes is the answer.
Yes, you can. So once you've stitched on your ambers around your cabochon, just get rid of the thread, and they're nicely secure on there now. And then all I did was, the fact that the holes are so good in these means that you can actually fit a standard head pin.
Oh, it's not even a featherweight, standard one?
Standard head pin through
and
there.
With the thread?
And with the thread.
Oh, fantastic.
So the thread went through 3 times on some of them, but these all fit through.
Oh, that's great.
No problem at all. So you can stitch as many on, or, you know, you don't need to put the head pins through if you don't want to. So you could go all the way round as well and have like little rosary linked hanging sections and all sorts. So then once you've got them in, all you need to do is trim them down. So it's about 1 centimetre.
Okay, so the centimetre that you're leaving,
Leaving here, so it's going through, and then just turn. That's probably a little bit big actually, but turn your loop. There. Kink it back, and then that's the worst loop I've ever done. But hey ho.
It's not.
It's horrendous.
It's not.
Open it up a bit. No, it is, because it's straight at the end. I can't even leave that. Sorry. I've made it straight at the end. It's not good. Trim the end off and do that again. It's because I didn't put my pliers right to the very end of the head pin. Beginner's mistake.
Schoolgirl error.
Yep. So that's better. So then you can attach chains or your rosary linking or whatever. It is, isn't it?
It is. And that's coming from me, so yeah, if I can see it, fair dues.
Yeah, I couldn't leave it, sorry. So then you can attach your other sections coming off. So and also, just one more thing while I remember, is the
bugles.
Bugle beads actually fit onto a standard head pin as well.
They do.
So,
hey, this is great.
Really easy to use, this kit. It's brilliant.
So whether we've got solid sterling silver findings at home, whether we've got our, sort of silver plated kits at home, what's lovely is when it comes to the standard head pin and you've got some of those in your stash.
It's going to work.
That's really exciting. Because it means that we're not waiting for featherweight head pins necessarily, and it's also just got that little bit more. It's going to take that little bit more weight and a piece of jewellery, isn't it?
Nicely strong, and again with the amber, when you come to rosary link these, the head pins fit through as well. So that's all.
So when you've snipped off, you've not wasted any of it. So when you're snipping off from this section here, you are keeping what you've snipped
Keep
off
it all.
and then using that for the rosaries.
Yes.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Yes, waste not want. I think that's great. Fab, 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 fab. So let's just have one last look at the setting where, of course, Debs has just shown us how to attach that section. And I suppose then it's just down to people's creativity about how they want to suspend that. So you've used a bugle bead at the end then, and then looped.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. But you could loop directly from the amber like you have.
Yeah, there's a couple that are just looped
lovely.
directly, and a couple then with the bugle bead.
Fab. And I've got to say, the rush of the bugle beads up that sort of angel wings is
when it moves,
fab, isn't it?
They just catch the light and it just ripples up.
Well, it's almost like looking at black spinel tubes, which would be an absolute nightmare and so much of a waste of gemstone to.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, look at that. That looks fabulous. The black onyx is so glossy as a cabochon as well, isn't it? Beautifully durable. You've got the spinel that's durable. And then, of course, the only gemstone that you kind of need to have a little bit of TLC with is your organic amber. Fabulous. Thank you, my darling. Very, very much indeed. Yeah, I've got it here. Well done. Check out as much as you can on that. It is time for the Trilogy Cube Drop Charm. So I hope you've put that on pre-order, because if not, it's about to get a little bit busier on the phone lines. It's definitely about to. So you've got the cherry amber, the cognac amber, and the lemon amber stacked on top of each other, that beautiful cube, and of course the solid sterling silver. It's been available for pre-order since 6 o'clock, and you have loved that. It's lovely, isn't it?
It is really nice.
Again, looking at those gorgeous shapes, I have to say as well, if I know that it's a little bit more structured than the actual amber in the strand, but look.
No, they work really
well. Don't they just?
Yeah. And I like that each of the cubes on there moves independently.
Yeah, they do. Let's have a look at that.
That's a really nice
So you can see they twist. Let me hold that there. Oops. They twist around on the actual eye pin that's suspending them. They are lovely. Really, really lovely. Love those. Love the colours. Love the look at the clarity of these two.
Fantastic.
Really lovely.
The way the light can move through those is, and the colours that you're getting. It's quite nice actually, because you're getting flashes of lemon tone in the cognac, and then flashes of cognac in the cherry.
Yeah, it's kind of doubling up, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Really lovely. The colours kind of pouring through.
Nice.
Very, very nice. It's a lovely contemporary charm, whether you're using that for pendant or whether it is actually sort of going onto a charm bracelet. Really, really lovely. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming on this one. 0800 644 655. 28 by 6 millimetres in total, including the barrel. And I'll just show you the barrel there. Again, that would work fine if you've got a diameter of sort of 5 millimetres or less for the bracelet. Lovely silver work. Nice cubes of amber there. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you possibly can. 0800 644 655. All the way down to under £15 and then some. Well done if you pre-ordered this already tonight. Genuine Baltic amber, fished for amber from the Baltic Sea, surrounding the areas, of course, of Gdansk, Poland. Ancient, historic, and really quite beautiful quality. You can see that. You can see the colours, you can see the clarity, you can see the inclusions, you can see the beauty of those cube shapes, which is a real contrast to what you would be getting, of course, with this as an organic gemstone, how it free forms. 0800 644 655. Make sure that you're checking out. Loads of you have pre-ordered this already, which is really lovely to see. Lots of you are multi-buying as well. Make sure that you're checking it out and confirming. 0800 644 655. The number that you need to be dialing, of course. Make sure you're checking out on that. Very, 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 very busy Saturday amber night. I'm sure you can understand why. Just gorgeous colours as well, and amazing price points. plus the 30-day money-back guarantee, plus one shipping and handling charge for the entire day. So do take advantage of that. It is a gorgeous... If you've already bought in the morning show, the afternoon show, of course, the mid-show, and you're with us this evening, please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. That is a beauty.
It is.
I'm tempted for that, just as a pendant. It's so pretty. The colours are so lovely, aren't they?
They are, yeah. Really nice. And I do love the way you're getting the flashes of colour through the other ambers as well.
Definitely. I think you need to see it with your own eyes as well,
Yeah,
to see
definitely.
that happening, to be able to see, you know, natural daylight flashing through these ambers and creating those lovely sort of blend of colours that you're coming in. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming on that one. Hold those lines. Well done, well done. Going to move on to... These are nice.
Oh.
Now, what I like about these, I'm just going to grab one, is that suspended through the silver, you've got the dome shape on the top and the bottom of that beautiful connector. Now, you are getting a number of these in the pot. That's nice, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Really lovely. I love the fact that when that, as a connector, whether that's a bracelet or in a neckline piece, when it twists and turns, you're not going to lose the beauty of that amber. Now, there's only 30, sorry, my darling, 30 sets left, and we get 6 pieces. Ah, there we go. So we got
That's where it came from.
30 sets left, and we get 6 connectors. Now, what would you be tempted to do with these, Debs? Because I see these in a lovely, almost rosary link long line necklace, but I always envisage gemstones, like with pearls and amber. I think pearls and amber are beautiful together.
Yes.
The black spinels that we've had in a rosary link neckline piece with this. What would you be tempted to do?
Well, I love rosary linking as well, so that's something that I tend to go for very often. But I think these as connectors in earrings, because of the scale of them, the size, is going to work really well.
Yeah.
Or I'd buy a couple of packs and make a bracelet that goes all the way around.
That's a really nice idea. So
With
you
jump
have the
rings
full
and-
length of that going. That's a really nice idea, actually, because then you get all of those for under £15. So you could get 2 packs for under £30, create a bracelet, pop a beautiful clasp on that, good to go. And whether you're wearing that, whether you're selling that, I mean, instantly you'll have got your £30 back within a heartbeat.
Yeah. And it's just going to look so impressive, isn't it?
Beautiful.
To have that much amber all the way around your wrist.
Absolutely. I'm going to just tilt the pot to you because there are 6 in the pot. So there they all are, with your double connector points on each of them, the same depth on all of them as well, which is lovely because you've got that... And again, this is the thing, when it twists and turns as you're wearing it, you're not losing the beauty. But there are only 30 sets left. You do need to make sure that you are checking out and confirming. If you're worrying about the fact that there's only 30 left and you're like, oh, I'll miss out, always give it a chance. Always call the call centre if you want something and say, any chance? You never know, somebody may not check something out of their basket. They may change their mind and you can swoop in.
I've done that.
And
It
got
is
mine.
the most exciting thing. It is.
I win! I win! I can imagine you.
Mine.
Oh, my God. I used to be like that on eBay years ago until my brother said to me, you need to stop. He said, and the reason that you need to stop is because now there are computer programs that do that for people, so you will never win. And I was like,
No. Oh, no.
I know. I literally used to sit there to the last minute, press and refresh. Honestly, obsessed. But there we go. But yes, do make sure you check it out. Hi, Gillian. Hi, Violet. And Elizabeth and Kath. Hello to collectors in Kent, Jeanette, Angela, Susan, Anonymous Collectors. Lots of you on the phone lines. Press your button 1. Good luck. Good luck. Hold those lines. Lots of stock on those ones. We're moving on. Oh, no. It is in there. It is in there. Little flower I've got. Is that okay? Is that the one? Lovely. Very vintage.
Oh,
really
pretty.
cute. Yeah, really cute. And the first only green that we've seen.
Yes.
We haven't just seen any of the green on its own in the late show yet. This is the first little droplet of forest green that we've seen. Now there we go. If I just tilt it, the light starts to access the back of the pendant, and you can see that little round cabochon comes alive with some lime green gold flecks. Can you see that? So you've got your Baltic green amber, cabochon round, in a flower, really simple, elegant, just simple flourish of silver, 10 by 7 millimeters in total, and the most ridiculous of price points. 0800 644 655, the late show's first price point of under £5 for you comes with this one, £4.95. Make sure that that's pretty, isn't it? Just dainty,
really
simple.
Pretty.
Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. £4.95. Look at those lovely little flashes.
I like the silver work on the
Yeah,
back
it's nice,
as well.
isn't it? I'm going to turn it round just so you can see the amount of silver that you've got there.
It's like the petals are coming all the way down to the back. So again, if it
flips around, yeah. To be fair, I've got to get, you know, there was an elephant amber pendant a couple of weeks ago, and the level of detail on the front and on the back was amazing. JLo and the team, they really do, I should say JLo is the team, Marius, I should say. Marius, of course, who's the head of the family. Them as a team, and JLo, of course, is the name of the family, they are on it when it comes to producing really lovely designs. They really, really are. £4.95 on your screen for this one. A lovely little, if you've never bought our amber before, it's a lovely little way just to introduce yourself to our silver work and our amber work. £4.95, 30-day money-back guarantee, and of course one shipping and handling charge for the entire day. Get it home for way under £10, which would be fabulous. Hold those lines. Now, to kind of embellish your design, we've got some solid sterling silver findings. Now, bear with me a sec. I'm just going to... Here we go. So, we've got some solid sterling silver findings. I'm just going... have you got a photo of it, please? Because I'm just double-checking. That's okay, no worries.
Oh.
Because I just want to double check, because I think 13 and 15 are in together, aren't they, Sam? Is it this hour that 13 and 15 is still together, are all in the same box?
Oh, no.
No, it's not.
It is. Well,
Okay.
wow.
With the cubic zirconias. Wowzers. Okay, fine. Let's just celebrate that, because that's nuts. First and foremost, whoops, head pins. Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
With an appearance of diamonds to die for. It's not, it's cubic zirconia, it's man-made, but holy from moly Batman, they are gorge. Really nice. You've got a lot of sparkle there.
Yeah.
So, that's in your solid sterling silver that you're getting your head pins with the round, brilliant cut and Tiffany prong set.
Yes.
Cubic zirconias. Okay, check.
That's impressive.
We check that. Then we've got the T-bar toggle. So if we have a look at the image, I can go through the findings with you, but I'll show you all of the sparkle. So you've got your shepherd's hooks, you've got your crimp beads, you've got your crimp bead covers, you've got your jump rings, you've got your T-bar, you've got your chain. Now I'm going to show you one of the elements here for the T-bar. Sparkle! So that is your cubic zirconia, beautiful T-bar toggle. Then, let me just bring you, because the photograph does not do these justice, to be fair.
No, it doesn't.
Have a look at this. So you're getting 3 cubic zirconias set in solid sterling silver, cut and shaped and faceted and fiery on your screen, plus all the solid sterling silver, plus all the cubic zirconia fire there, £21.95. Now, that is a kit that is going to take your amber to another level. The contrast between the sparkle and the beauty of the organic amber, plus the solid sterling silver, is lovely, isn't it?
It is lovely. That toggle clasp is...
Wow.
I thought it was a mistake. I've never seen this findings
It's
pack
fabulous,
before.
isn't it?
And to
that
get
T-bar clasp is
yeah.
beautiful, isn't it? Really
Yeah, you'd need that round the front.
Definitely. You'd want to show that off, wouldn't
Yeah.
you? Solid sterling silver
nice
chain
as
that you're
well.
getting there as well. And you get 3 of those solid sterling silver cubic zirconia connectors. And you
Those
are
head
getting
pins
the
are-
head pins, you're getting 5 of those.
Can I have a closer look
Of
at
course,
one,
yeah,
please?
yeah, go for it.
Thank
They are
you.
fab, aren't they?
They're like stars or snowflakes. If
Well,
you look at the top.
it's
They're
like
just-
looking at the most
it is-
bedazzling pair of diamond stud earrings at De Beers
Oh, you could
in
turn
platinum.
them. You could turn them into stud earrings.
Yeah,
cut
you
them
could
down
with that, couldn't you?
And get some because the post itself is really strong. I don't know what the actual gauge of the post is. It's
Must
got to
be.
be.
It's got to be an 8, isn't it?
Yeah,
At least, yeah. Look at that.
that's amazing.
It's like walking into De Beers and goes, "Those are mine." Oh, fair dues. She's only going to whack it through the old ear hole there. Let's have a look at that. Look at that.
Oop, here. Yeah.
No, you can't send that back. You got to keep that. Little odd stud there. Well done. Fabulous, fabulous stuff.
Awesome.
Shall we?
Oh, I was looking at that earlier.
Now, here at JM, obviously it's Amber Day, but we've seen some spinel. We're going to see some beautiful amethyst later. We've got other gemstones to bring you as well. World class. One of the most exciting strands I've seen in this building in the 7 years that I've been in and out of this building. Believe me, when I saw on Time Hop, I think it was last week, it was one of the first ever pre-recorded Jewellery Maker shows back in the day, and I'd written on Facebook or Twitter that I was running late to get up to... No, shush, shush! That I was running late to get up to JM Towers. And that was 8 years ago. So in 8 years, this is one of the most superb strands that I have ever laid. Look at this. I've got 3 strands left. 3 strands left in the world. Look at those electric reds. My God, look at
That's
those.
incredible.
It is so good. 3x2 to 6x3 millimeters. It is one of the most considered strands that we do. It is incredibly world class. Please do not put creams, do not put perfumes, do not put anything that sort of chemical wise on these. They need to be the last thing that you wear. I've got Gabby and Anne and Tegwen and collectors in Lincolnshire, and I've got anonymous collectors. Look, it is one of our most considered strands that we have ever done for you, but it is one of, if not the most spectacular when it comes to opals. I've got 1 strand left, 119.95. They are gorgeous. JM Studio, the opals are gorgeous. The best strand I have ever seen on JM, says Sharon Louise. Sharon, agreed. They are good, aren't they?
They are very good.
Oh my goodness, the
Yeah,
colours.
the colours are
There's a
outstanding.
galaxy of colours. I think they're gone. They are gone. They go into Lincolnshire, they go into Cambridgeshire, and they go into Hampshire. The last 3 strands in our warehouse. That was
work.
a treat. Wow, well done. Fabulous stuff. Next, we've got for you.
I've got those.
She got them. She's wearing them. Yes, she is. Our Debs has got these on a bracelet already. What have you paired it with, my love?
It's lapis lazuli.
Lovely. You have. Gorgeous.
Sterling silver clasp.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Perfect.
For a little bit of turquoise, it's a must.
I know. Just look at the colour.
I know, they're lovely, aren't they? Really, really are. It's one of the best gemstones I think that we do. I think
Yeah.
it's so nice to have such a variation of them as well.
It is.
This is 18 carats of turquoise plain round. It's the last of stock. It's 4 mil. It's an 18 centimetre strand. It's a definite fave of Deb's. It's on one of her bracelets. There with a beautiful T-bar clasp. Now, the lovely thing about this is that we're getting a chance to see the Arizonan desert and the Mojave desert turquoise tones. We're getting a chance to see why two of the most famous turquoise mines were the most famous, because of course the Sleeping Beauty mine, of course your Kingsman mine, I mean they just fly out the door when they are flying, flying, flying. 14 strands left, 1995. Hey, you bet you got those.
Yeah, I want some more now though.
They are beautiful. It's lovely to get, there's no graduation on the strand. They are approximately 4 millimeters throughout the entire strand. That's nice. That continuation, that uniformity, not necessarily a uniformity of colour. It's a very similar tone saturation, but they're not identical. Okay, it's in London, Warwickshire, West Yorkshire, Lincolnshire, Cornwall, Aberdeenshire. Anonymous collectors, multi-buying as well. Hold those lines. Please do. Hold those lines. Beautiful. Have a look at these. Flat-bottomed pearls make the rocking world go round.
They do.
That's what I'm saying. Look at these.
Beautiful
Colour
colours.
is so beautiful. Not that I am. I know.
Ooh. Can you see the
Just
pinks
the
and golds?
secondary tones are incredible, aren't they? Oh, I do love me pearls. Look at these. Vintage rose. Beck, could you just double check for me? Any treatment at all on these, my lovely? No. Colour's natural. Ooh, that puts them in a whole different league. No dyeing, no bleaching, nothing other than natural. This colour, natural. These sizes, the secondary tones, they're amazing.
Yeah,
the silvers
they
and
are.
turquoise and purples shimmering and undulating underneath that body of beautiful pink. They are really quite beautiful. Oh, I can see wearing those, long line on top of a navy jumper.
Oh, stylish. Yeah. They look really nice with your jumper actually, because
It's
you've
that
got...
oyster colour, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
that sort of
yeah.
soft. I love them. Absolutely. With grey
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's my birthday soon.
Yeah.
No hints need to be dropped there at all, do they? Debs. In a month away, big 4-0.
Oh.
Yep. I think that means, you know, $6.95
I think
pearl
so.
strand.
Yeah.
I'm dropping hints. Every time I'm ready, like, I might need this made, I might need this made. I'm going to have enough necks for it.
What was the last thing you wanted?
Oh, I still haven't done it.
No.
Macrame bracelet.
Oh, yeah.
Still, it's in the dressing room if you want a
I'll
little
take
job.
it home and do it.
It's like every time I see Debs, like,
Every
"Do make
time.
me this. Debs, do make me this. Debs, make me this." It's like that. Like she hasn't got a life.
No.
Shouldn't need. She's just making me
I don't
jewellery.
need to sleep.
No, no, shh, sleep is for you. Sleep when you're dead.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Bless Deb. She's like, oh, I'm working with Ray. I'll get a list tonight. I'll get a list of I need. I woke up the other morning.
Nice.
Okay, I woke up the other morning. Just
Yeah.
saying that because I'd just seen these lovely rounds. Woke up the other morning and my other, I think I said something like, I haven't slept very well. The mattress is too lumpy. And my husband just looked at me and went, do I need to get up in the night and move the pee? I was like, are you trying to call me a princess?
I'm like
I
that.
don't know what you're talking
If the
about.
sheets are creased. Oh.
And I do sound like that. And it's surprising that I haven't tried waking up with actually the pillow over my face. Shut up. Shall I move the pee? Princess Ray. Yeah. Honestly. Laguna lace agate. Now remember that this is that area of Mexico. It's named after the area, of course. Estación, of course, Ojo Laguna over in Mexico. That is why it's, again, lots of you got into it. So why is it called Laguna lace agate? Because of the area it was found. It is one of the most popular. Now this is a very, very last stock opportunity. Massive star buy for us on the Late Show. just a week ago. 28 strands left. That's it. When it's gone, it's gone. If you want some of the most intricate detail, the most beautiful variety of wonderful, rich tones, very much up there with your Botswana agate, but the actual banding in the Ojo Laguna agate it's really, really closely knit. There's not as much spacing between that striaceous banding, and it makes it extraordinarily appealing. Gorgeous colours. Plus the reds and the oranges from this region, that's what literally, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Lovely. Look at that one. Thing is, there's something in every one of them, isn't there? That's the thing. The lowest ever deal is about to hit your screen for this. Okay, it's not Ojo Laguna Lace Agate Day. It's not. Nope. It's Amber Day. Ooh. But we'll do you the lowest ever price point for this strand. You're going to need to check out as soon as you can. $16.95. Really decent sized drill hole, 12mm round, 38cm strand, jam packed full of wonderful earthy tones. They are gorgeous, aren't they?
I like this one down here. That one's nice.
That's got a little bit of druzy going on there. Look at that one.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of open druzy as well. Fascinating stuff. Now, just very, very quickly, in case you're thinking, oh, it's fine, we'll get loads of this. No. And the reason that you won't is because when they found it, they thought they'd excavated all of it, and then they built a road over it.
No.
And then they went, there might be more. There might be more under there. Zoom, zoom, zoom. That's it. So, again, when you find a gemstone deposit, don't go build a road over it.
No.
I don't know, maybe they made a lot of money by selling the land and building the road, but still, make sure you're checking out on these. It's not a regular occurrence here, it really isn't. We see lots of jasper, we see a lot of your chalcedony family, but we don't see Laguna Lace Agate that often, that Mexican, really beautiful, beautiful banded agate. Especially the reds, especially the oranges, especially those scarlets, especially those russets. So make sure that you're checking out. Lowest ever deal on your screen at $16.95. Really do make sure that you are checking out. They are gorgeous. Hold the lines on that one, won't you? Hold the lines. They are lovely. Look at that one.
There's a greenish one as well that I saw and I was just like, yes.
Have a look at it.
Thank you.
It's gorgeous. Sorry, my love. I've got them. Okay, my lovely. Yeah. Okay. We've got some wire end tips. I'm going to say that so carefully. I seem to just have a problem sometimes when I'm live on TV and I say the word tips. Please, Kerry, could I have the black mat for the tips? Tips. Because apparently I spoke very, very quickly and tips didn't come out.
One of my first shows, I said...
Oh, pardon?
I said, I'm going to get making.
Okay.
And it came out... Everybody thought I said, I'm going to get naked.
But the thing is, can we just say, I wouldn't be surprised. Would you?
Anything's possible.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Kerry, I didn't
because
actually
Deb's
get
such
naked.
a free spirit, and she kind of just goes with the flow. You know, if you pan back on camera too, and she's just
like, woof.
Yes, I do think those gemstones are marvellous, Ray. I think you're marvellous too, Debs.
Put them away.
Tips. That's what we're talking about.
I've never seen the gold-plated ones.
Sorry. Neither have I. Anywho.
Oh no, you made me laugh now. That's it.
Oh, I'm so childish. It's so funny. Ridiculous, honestly. Right. These are your gold-coloured brass wired end tips. Okay, so these are the 5mm. You're getting 50 in the pack. Without a doubt, I would have said that if you, because we don't normally have these in a findings kit. We don't normally work with these in a findings kit. Without a doubt, I would say grab them while we've got them. I've been back with you properly for a year now, and I've not seen these, full stop. So that's lovely to see something new coming in. And under £3. Bracelets, neckline pieces, that almost wire guardians as well.
Yes, yeah, they work really well.
Very decent size, where you see the wire passing through there as well.
So you could get multiple strands through there if you were doing a multi-stranded necklace. Sometimes it's difficult to make it look neat at the clasp end. So that would definitely do it.
Definitely. Really nice. So you've got it in the yellow gold colourway, okay, and we've also got it for you in the rose gold colourway as well. So the brass is the base. I love the rose gold colour. It's lovely, isn't it?
Do you know, I once used some beading thread and zigzagged in between lots of these, and you can make a really cute bracelet that sort of is like a wave shape.
That's a really nice idea, actually. We're getting 50 in the pack. We're going to match that price for you. So if you love the price, and you certainly did because you are checking out like no one's business on those gold ones, £2.95 on your screen. Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can on these rose gold coloured brass wire end tips. 5mm, hold those lines, please do. Now we've got loads coming up for you in the next hour from myself and Debs and the team, so please do make sure you're staying tuned. And of course, let's not forget, half past, you've got half an hour to wait for this graduated amazing strand of amber as we continue to celebrate Amber Day. Don't go anywhere, and we'll see you on the other side of this.
We're in the cutting and polishing room where not only the sterling silver is polished, but also, as you can see what Andrew's doing here, he's filing the amber down and polishing it to that really, really high shine. Now this process can take a long time, 10 to 15 minutes for this particular piece of amber, and this is something which Andrew will have learnt over a course of years, and really what sets a really fantastic lapidrist or polisher apart from others is the level of wastage that will be produced from a piece of amber like this. It can be up to 2/3 wastage, but the better the polisher, the less the wastage.
Our JewelleryMaker community is a fantastic platform to share, learn, chat and make new friends. So why not like our Facebook page and join over 64,000 like-minded people.
If you have a question or a query for JewelleryMaker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com. Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from JewelleryMaker.
I'm here in Poland, in Gdansk. This is the Baltic Sea. It's windy, the sun's kind of out, and this is where incredible Baltic amber comes from. It's amazing to think that after storm activity, this incredible gemstone is literally churned up from the seabed and displaced on the beach. I could walk along the beach and pick pieces up. It's absolutely fascinating.
Discovered in one location on our beautiful planet, tanzanite is this amazing gemstone at the foot of Mount Kilimanjaro, exhibiting colours of blues, deep purples and even pinks. This wonderful gemstone is truly a treasure to behold, being marketed as a gemstone of new beginnings and even of your firstborn. Tanzanite is, like no other, truly beautiful in every way.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Welcome to Jewellery Maker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and the Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker.
Hello, welcome back to The Late Show. Lovely to have your company tonight. Myself and Debs, all the way till 10 o'clock. And of course, we've still got our second kit and second demo still to come. Something else that we've also got still to come for you at 9 o'clock. Now, this is a top drilled, beautiful amber. Now, I'm really excited the fact that it's top drilled, because it just opens up a whole, we don't have to just, for those of you sat, I'm going, well, you know, I don't shibori, or I don't seed bead embroider, or I don't work with wire to cage it, and you're worrying and you're panicking about working with your cabochons. It's just sorted, isn't it, instantly with that?
Yeah, and it's not disturbing the bulk of
no,
the
you're absolutely
the
spot
amber.
on there.
So
yeah.
You've got all of that size to look at, but you've got the fixing point. So if you wanted to do wire wrapping with it, you've got the added security as well.
Quite a decent sized drill hole as well, looking at that. Listen, that's coming up at 9 o'clock tonight, so you've got an hour. It's available for pre-order now. You've been loving the pre-orders, so we're going to open that up for pre-order for you. We've got the most... Can I grab that bust over there, please, Kerry, darling?
Look at this strand.
I know. There's so many. This is why we need a bust.
Wow.
Tips. I just want to put the 1/2/8 must-have on here. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me spin that round, because that's got a definite sitting point. Oh, look at these colours. Now, this graduated strand, and they are graduated, big and bold and beautiful and almost tribal-like. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's a strong look, isn't it?
It is. I love
If you were
that.
just to restrand that and wear it, please expect to turn heads. That's going to be about 20 minutes time, okay? 20 minutes. However, let's kick off with, we had some really kind of lemony tones, some sort of champagne honey tones earlier. This is like a little ray of sunshine through this strand. It's a slightly darker tone than we had for you earlier. You can see that straight away, can't you?
Yeah.
But the same clarity, the same beautiful glow, the same warmth. It's lovely, isn't it?
It's a really nice strand.
Look at all those colours bouncing off each other as well, and all those little lovely flecks and inclusions just catching the light. 4x1 to 8x2 millimetres. Now, I'm just going to look at where we've... Okay, so the strand is here. Now, for me, does that look graduated to you on this? Oh, yeah, they are slightly smaller here, aren't they? And then slightly larger that we've got down here. So it has been graduated for you on the strand, but I would say you could separate this up and play around with this one a little bit.
Yeah.
Again, please make sure that you are checking out. Does it say strand length on your details, Beck? Okay, can I give this a quick measure? Lovely. It's jam-packed anyway, isn't it? There's not a millimetre of space on here at all.
But that's why it's so difficult to actually find where the strand is knotted.
Yes,
because
that's
you've
true.
got no gaps.
So you're looking at 40 centimetres in total. So 40 menti-seater. Oh! I've only just had a little sip of coffee and I can't... 40 menti-seater? What? Oh, tips. Right. Giddy, honestly, ridiculous. Look, so we've got a 40 centimetre and a gorgeous amount of glow as well. Jam-packed at $14.95. So if you've got the honeys and then you've got the lemon colours earlier and you want to mix and match those up, that would be fantastic. Now, bear with me, I'm just going to throw you a little curveball here as well.
I was just
These rounds are coming up a little later in that rich cherry amber. And what a contrast, not just in the sort of the nuggets and that colour and the sort of the diaphanty, but in the round as well, when you're seeing them shaped and formed. Just using those rounds almost as spacers for those honeys.
Yeah, just dotting them in. I think they'd work really well with the peacock pearls as well.
Yeah, they would. Let me grab those. These are coming up for you. Centre drilled as well.
Yeah. That would be really nice.
Proper contrast. Two organic beauties, though, of the gemstone world. Coming alive with those. So those are coming up a little later on as well. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. And these are $14.95. Amazing price point. Hold those lines. Stay where you are for those. Now, we've got a lot of beautiful amber coming up for you over the next hour. So keep your eyes peeled because there is some really, really big, big stunners coming up. But we're going to move on to... 8 o'clock. Okay. Thank you, my lovely. Bear with me. Yep, got it. Okay. That's lovely. They're big, aren't they, as well? Now that, if you remember in the very, very first hour, we had that beautiful pendant under £10. This is the connector that goes with it.
Wow, yeah.
Really lovely. Now, obviously, I mean, it's been made with kind of that in mind. However, it opens itself up to so much, whether you're wearing it as a drop pendant on a sort of beautiful Y-shaped neckline piece. You've got so much light pouring through these ambers. You just want to see them, don't you?
Earrings every day of the week. Earrings, definitely. I'd put just even one of those rounds, just as a drop on the bottom, and then straight onto a shepherd's hook. Perfect.
Head turning. The glow of those amber, I mean, that would be a shoulder grazing pair of earrings. I think as well, you know, if you're going to wear earrings like that, the hair needs to be tucked behind the ears or swept back or tied back so that the light just literally illuminates these. You want these to light up, don't you? Look at them in the studio doing, that's amazing.
And you can see reflections in them as well, and just the absolute beauty of that shape. It's really elegant as well, the 3 drops like that, just with that little swirl of silver down the side.
It is really beautiful connector point. You are kidding, is that it?
That's
$15.95, I got the right one, are we sure?
That doesn't seem right.
Amazing price point. Go for it. Absolutely amazing price point. Huge ambers, beautiful amount of solid sterling silver, exquisitely made, beautifully sleek, under 20 and then some.
Wow. For £30 you can get a pair of earrings that look like you've spent 300 on them.
Absolutely. There's an outlet, a big outlet place in Bridgend in South Wales, obviously, because that's where I commute from, is from South Wales. So the MacArthur Glen Outlet Village down in Bridgend, there's a jewellers in there on one of the corners of the outlet village, and they have a selection of amber underneath one of the bottom windows, and you don't see prices like that anywhere near the amber, and that's at a discount jewellers. You just don't. Their prices are great, don't get me wrong, it's a discount centre, but you don't see. That is a made connector ready to go. Or earrings.
Yeah.
I think that price is amazing at $15.95. I honestly thought that we were looking at least a $29.99 or $29.95.
Yeah, £10 per section.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Amazing. If you're buying one of those as a pendant at what, $8.95, double it up, triple it up. Amazing value, absolutely amazing value. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can on these, please. Lost the stock on these, so talk to the call centre, confirm as soon as you possibly can. Amazing droplets of Baltic Cognac Amber. You saw just in the short break there, lovely Carol getting a little bit windswept, walking along the sand, sort of finding tiny moments of amber actually physically in the sand over at the area, of course, where this is produced. And it is fascinating. To get sizes like this at that sort of price point is really exciting. Enjoy it. Really, really do enjoy it. Make sure you're checking out and confirming on those. Multi-buying, I'm not surprised. Hold the lines, hold the lines. Let's move on to...
I've been looking at this strand. That's just like, let me at it.
That's
yes.
lovely, isn't it? Now I'm just going to pop the half-8 opportunity. I was just going to gloss over it, really. So we won't. I didn't even look. I thought, don't look at her now.
No, don't.
She'll just
don't
feel.
Encourage her.
No, don't humiliate
not to make
her.
Strange
She's your friend.
noises.
Don't do it. Don't do it. So I just look this way. It is lovely, though, isn't it?
Oh, that is. Yeah.
I mean, you see that in a shop window. Okay, so you can't see the clasp from the shop window. That's not a problem. You know that is a beautiful neckline piece. And it's like Debs was saying earlier, the work's been done for you. So you've got this symmetry, so you've got the black cherry, then you've got the cognacs and the honeys, then you've got that beautiful black cherry again, just dispersing. That black cherry colour makes the others pop.
Yeah, yeah.
Really, really lovely. You are getting your solid sterling silver tube spaces there, the curved ones again in between these. This is how the strand comes to you. So this is how you will take delivery, not obviously on the bust, but as in you will take delivery of this as is. So the work is done for you in that you just restrand it, pop a clasp on, good to go. That is a beautiful, beautiful neckline piece, isn't it?
I just think that is we
So classy.
had a connector, sorry, a charm that is
This one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll grab it now.
pure
Actually,
perfection with
Let
this.
me just hold that there. Just pop that at the back of the hand. And
So
pick
I
this
would
one.
just
Yeah.
restrand it and pop that on the bottom, because that is a match made in heaven. It's just,
It's lovely, isn't it?
yeah, absolutely
Really,
beautiful.
really lovely. We had the last 31 of these strands. You can see it is flying out of the door, and I'm not surprised. It looks like such an expensive necklace that you'd be paying sort of, you know, your 3 figures for if you were walking past a jeweller's, with a really beautiful clasp at the back, beautifully finished, wire tips. $49.95 on your screen. Amazing value. Big pieces of amber.
They are.
Beautiful silver. All that lovely continuation of colour. The cognacs are of a similar tone. The beautiful honeys are of a similar tone. That beautiful black cherry is of a similar tone. So you've got that gorgeous continuation throughout the entire look. Make sure you're checking out as soon as you can. If you are thinking about leaving this a chance, we have already over half of the vault quantity, or the warehouse quantity I should say, out of the door already. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you take delivery of this strand and you go, no, it's not for me, that's fine. Send it back to us, no questions asked. And we'll take it back off you, and we put that money back into your bank account. That $49.95 goes back into your bank account, no problem at all. But it is one of those ones, you're going to need 30 seconds to know that that was the right choice, not 30 days. Beautiful. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can. Beautiful. Now, those gorgeous nuggets are coming up in, ooh, there they are. Swap them over, 10 minutes. They're a big deal. They are a big deal. You've got some amazing moments of amber on here. You've got your clear amber, your honey amber, your black cherry amber, you've got your opaque amber, you've got your beautiful tones at sunset and sunrise ambers in this strand, and some really large moments as well. Such an impact piece of jewellery that's going to make.
Yeah, really nice.
Coming up in 10 minutes, not long to wait at all for that. Yeah, of course we can. Oop, hang on a minute. Stay there. 10 of them, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 11 of the silver spaces. So 10 marquise and 11 spaces on that strand. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming. Gorgeous, love that. Oh, is it now? Hold on to the seat of your pants, everybody. Oop. Hang on, it's coming. We've got the amber rounds. Now, whenever we do a stand like this, it's one of those moments where it's on and it's gone. Whether it's in the cognac, whether it's in the honey. Certainly, I will always say this about black cherry amber. Get it home. Now, in the screen above camera 1, I'm seeing a little hint of those reds coming through. In the plasma screen that's to the left of camera 1, that's a little bit darker. And I know that at home, you kind of see in between those. In the studio, the light is passing through these 5mm rounds, and they are glowing.
They are, yeah.
They are richer than the colour that you're seeing on your screen at the moment, but they are glowing in the studio, and you need to see this with your own eye. And I will say that about beautiful cherry amber every single time. See it with your own eyes. If it doesn't make your heart sing, send it back to us. No questions asked. It must be lovely to work with amber in a uniformed way like this.
It is, yeah. It's because I find it offsets the other shapes really well. So that's what I like about it, because you're working in the same gemstone, but you've got the contrast going on. And also, I mean, that's going to work. There's the strand going to work really nicely with that because they're very regular as well. So they're going to sit so well together.
Beautiful idea.
But it's an absolutely gorgeous colour and tone.
It's
on that
1 mil
strand
down
and shape.
from the desert island round, isn't it? The 6 mil. Just 1 mil down from that, but it still works. It's still a bold enough colour to still work, isn't it?
But see, my favourite size is a 4 mil.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Controversial.
I know, yeah. Trust me. But to actually have a 5 means that if you work with a 6mm or a 4mm, which are the sizes we usually get in a round, this is then going to just jump out at you, and it's really going to focus the eye as well, which is nice. So to get a 5mm is a really big treat, I think.
Well, it's not often that we see them at $27.95 for that strand. See them with your own eyes. See that flash of red. See that flash of crimson. See that sort of conker red colour in that beautiful strand. And if it doesn't make your heart sing, you send it back to us, no questions asked, and $27.95 goes back into your account. 0800 644 655. Of course, you can join us online at JewelleryMaker.com and the app. Really easy to get involved with this, but please do. The first and only strand of rounds in the amber that we've seen so far tonight, which has been really nice, really decent sized drill hole as well. I'm just looking, that's a doubled up strand going through there.
Yeah, that's a really thick cord. So if you're into your macrame, your 0.4 is going to go through that really easily.
It is
really well.
fab.
Yeah.
Make sure that you're checking out and confirming on that. $27.95, 38 centimetre strand, 5mm rounds. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. So, next on the agenda for Amber Day, the must-have. Now, this strand is set as it is a focus puller. Without a shadow of a doubt. If you are wearing this, if this is set maybe with some tiny little sort of yellow gold colour spaces in between those so that they sit and sort of spread beautifully on the décolletage, you have got a piece of jewellery that is head-turning. Look at some of those colours come alive here. Not just the colours, the diaphanity as well. The level of the clarity. Amazing. It is tonight's must-have. So I got a scratchy nose, sorry.
Uh-oh.
Left for love, so that's all right.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm going to say it is anyway. Right for spite. So I'm going to say left for love, thanks. That's what my nan used to say anyway. Amber. And a lot of amber. Some really, really beautiful Baltic amber. Large nuggets. Come and have a look at some of these. These are 18 by 11 millimetres. Love them. Absolutely do. They're almost top drilled. They're definitely, if you're looking at them, much more to the top of the amber drilled than they are sort of middle drilled or centre drilled, I should say. Lots and lots of you getting involved already in this. We've set it like this, haven't we? Now, just on a temporary strand, Debs. But and it's not that they're not set in a sort of symmetrical pattern, those colour blocks, but it has been done quite thoughtfully about how those colours are bouncing off each other, how those moments of clarity are working. And then you've got the rainy day amber, and I'm going to show you the one that's standing out the most. Rainy day amber, where the sun hasn't clarified it as it's coming out. Now, it's not because it needs a polish, it's not because it needs a buff. That is the opacity. And the reason is when the sap is coming out of the tree, it's very cloudy. I want you to imagine, and this is the analogy that I'll give you just to kind of get your head around it. A lot of you will have heard me say this before, so I do apologise if I'm teaching grandma to suck eggs. But if you have got amber, millions of years ago. So the sap coming out of the tree, but the sun isn't shining that day. It will stay cloudy and it will form in that opaque way that that one has formed, okay? But when the sun shines, it's like popping a block of butter into a frying pan. When you take that butter, you put it into the frying pan, it's solid, it's opaque. But with the warmth of the heat of the pan, it melts and it clarifies, it becomes clear. And that's what the sun, millions of years ago, did to a lot of the amber coming out of those trees. So when you see the opaque amber, so this one in particular, that's rainy day amber. Millions of years ago, rainy day amber. This one, oh, the sun has got his hat on, hip, 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 hooray. That is when you've got a rainy day versus a sunny day amber. And it is quite astonishing to see all of that. Now, I love the way that's quite tribal, it's quite organic, but if we want that to sit and fan out, we do need to make a few adjustments there, don't we?
Well, you'd need to give each of those pieces of amber more space so that it can almost like relax into its space a bit. Because there you've got it under tension. If you put anything under tension, then it'll tend to,
I'm going to spin it round because I think it's really important that you see this is jam-packed. Look at that. There is not a millimetre of space on this strand. 41 centimetres of just pure organic amber. So we need huge spaces, would we, to sort of fan them out?
That actually what you could do with this strand is knot in between, as if you're doing pearls, and then that gives it, each one its own space around the neckline.
And nothing detracts from the amber.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I hear that. She's good. She's here for a reason. That's a lovely idea. I really like that. That's what I would do.
And then, as well, it gives you the added security that you're not going to be losing pieces if anything breaks.
How many did we have? I'm so sorry to interrupt. Becky's just telling me.
Yeah.
How many? Okay, so less than 100. Okay, less than 100. And I've got 25 in baskets and 40 already confirmed. 25 in baskets, not checked out, and more on the phone lines. Becca's saying, okay, please don't miss out. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you want to see and feel this amber strand and get a feel of how working with this is going to work for you, you may already be sat there and go, no, I've got my idea, thanks Debs and Ray, but I know exactly what I'm doing with this. And that's great, because that's what it's all about, your creativity and, you know, getting all those creative juices flowing, and you've already got your idea, you know what you're going to do. We're just looking at this and how it's been set on that temporary strand, how it's been graduated, how those colours, how those diaphanous moments work together. You could take a few off at the back of there, create a beautiful pair of earrings. You could even, and I am just going to bring that strand in, pair it up and use those beautiful honey nuggets that were $14.95 with this one as well. The rounds would look amazing. Yeah, let's grab those. $27.95 for the cherry amber rounds.
Ooh!
It's okay. I got it. I got it.
Spillage. I would be tempted to make flowers with the top drilled ones.
Yeah.
And then use the cherry amber in as
lovely
centres.
Idea. Really lovely idea. I'm gonna. Now, if you were, okay, so you've completed that neckline piece, you've knotted in between those, you've got a beautiful clasp on the back of that, and I would say precious metal findings. I would definitely, on your clasp, that's, for me, with the look of that, I would be saying maybe go, and I'm not a yellow gold girl, but I am saying with this one, I would think a yellow gold overlay on top of solid stunning silver, so 18 karat gold overlay that we do for you, on top of your solid stunning silver on a T-bar clasp would look quite spectacular, especially if you had your hair up or swept behind your ears and that clasp is visible with all that beautiful amber as well. What would we expect for that finished piece to be?
I think you're probably looking at around £50 or £60
for that finished piece.
Yeah, with a nice clasp. No.
Wow.
That's good, isn't it?
Is that right? Absolutely spot on. That. Right now, go! Go, 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 go. Oh my goodness. Oh, please tell me you're multi-buying on this. Yes.
Yes, you'd have to.
Oh, good.
Definitely.
Oh, there's so
such
many
big
of you who are
pieces,
multi-buying. Goodness me. I cannot wait to see your Wall of Fame creations, or even just your posts on our Facebook page about your creations with this piece. I really cannot wait. Look at that glow. Look at that beautiful amount of colour that is leaping down the camera. I'm just going to point one out that literally just keeps, this section here,
Yeah.
literally just keeps catching our eye. It is, in the words of producer Becky, lit. It is so good. Did you like my photo the other day?
Yeah.
I'm here to make my team happy, even when I'm not physically here. It's all about the little odd message here and there, just to make them go, little giggle. That's what it's all about. I could just hear Kerry having a little giggle as she opened up a little. I sent them a photograph. I was flicking through the next directory and got to the light section, and it says, it's lit. So I took a photo of it. I was like, send that one off to the team. They always try and make me say, it's lit on live TV. You know that. What's the other one? There's one more that you try and make me say. I can't remember what it is.
Oh, I don't know
something
what
on
that one is.
fleek.
Oh, please.
I don't even know what that means. Oh no, I'm not saying that. Even I know I'm too old to say that. Good gracious me. 1895, there's so many of you there. Hello to Gillian, hello Angela, Dorothy, Rosalind, Caroline, Irene, Claire is in Northamptonshire, excuse me, Gloucestershire, Greater London, Elle in Hampshire, Edwina, Hazel, Shirley. If I'm calling out your name, you've not yet checked out, and you need to. So we had less than 100, 70 have already gone. We've got about 19 left, if you're quick. And that doesn't include anybody who's multi-buying at the moment. So please do make sure that you are checking out. So that goes to Collector in County Durham, Gillian, Collector in Dumfries and Galway, Angela, Dorothy, Rosalind, Caroline, Irene, Collector in Northamptonshire, Collector in Gloucestershire, Collector in Greater London, Elle, Edwina, Hazel, Shirley, and a couple of you that have pressed your number 1 buttons. You need to be checking out as soon as you can. I imagine if you're watching that on the repeat, by all means, give the call centre a quick call and go, is that still available? Any chance? You never know. Somebody might not check out of their basket in this live opportunity. So if you are watching the repeat a little bit later on, try it. Go for it. You never know. Somebody might not check it out their basket. That is gorgeous. Can I just say well done to those of you that have multi-bought? Tina in Cheshire, for example. Richard and Analia in Somerset. I hope I've pronounced your name right. Maybe I haven't. I do apologise. Wendy's multi-bought. Claire's multi-bought. Jane's multi-bought. Collecting Tyne and Weir's multi-bought. Katrina's multi-bought. Christine's multi-bought. Collecting Berkshire's multi-bought. Blaine I Gwent multi-buying. Well done indeed to you. And loads and loads and loads of you still waiting to speak to the call centre. Thank you. They're going to love that.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. Hold that thought, because so we have a cabochon top drilled cab coming your way. 9 o'clock. And if you would like to pre-order it, the code is JUGY97. Please make sure, if you want to get involved and you want that top drill, just going through the top section there, beautiful. For those of you who've loved the cabochons but have been a little bit ambivalent about getting involved with them because you're not quite sure how to set them, top drill, sorted. That's coming up for you at 9 o'clock. Well, that was a treat and a half, quite frankly, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah.
I don't know where we go from here now, Beck. That was lovely. Okay, we go to box. Luckily, Becky knows.
Straight in.
Becky knows. 16 from this 7 o'clock, my lovely. Like this a lot. I love the level of detail on this, on the bail. How pretty is that?
Oh.
Lovely. Do you know, it reminds me almost of the Royal School of Royal College of Nurses.
Oh, the snakes.
Yes, the serpent
yeah.
that they have on the watches, and
Yeah.
it really does. Lovely idea. massive cabochon.
It is.
Absolutely gorgeous. 26 by 14 millimeters. I'm going to spin it around because it is actually really securely suspended in the silver work. But from the front, it literally just looks like it's dropping from that silver. Gorgeous. Lovely and open as well. Loads of light coming through. I mean, you can see the clarity on that. It's amazing, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, really nice.
Nice big size. Again, lend themselves for earrings.
Yep,
really
definitely.
Beautifully. You've got that very traditional pendant look as well there.
I like the way you've got the two strands of silver coming down the sides, and then that one just sort of kissing the top.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Really lovely. Nice solid connector point here as well. It's not flimsy by any stretch of the imagination. So when you're using, whether it's your solid sterling silver wire or whether you are using your solid sterling silver jump rings, however it is that you are now attaching this to the piece of jewellery that you're going to be making, I mean, you've got a lovely look there, haven't you? Something that's really secure.
Yeah.
Loving that dome shape. It's beautiful. What? £12.95. £12.95 on your screen. Please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. Hold those lines. I'm going to slap your hand. Like, honestly. I don't know who she thinks she's working with. I really don't. I pick the strands up.
I need to see this one close up. Come on. Thanks, Ray. Oh!
She's like this, inching. I'm like,
this one. Let me at it.
Oh, honestly. Oh, look at these. These are nice. They are beautiful.
I've never seen anything like these before.
They are fabulous. I'm going to just make sure that we're just adjusting that strand down. Bear with me 2 seconds. I want it to sit properly. Okay. The marquise that we had, and what was the shape that we had earlier that had the trilogy nuggets, wasn't it? That had the silver spaces. So this is the third of our strands with the silver spaces in between. Never seen our amber work like this, and it's beautiful. Whether they're leaves or petals, they are. I'm just going to separate that one now because I think you need to see they are totally separate. Look.
They're gorgeous. I love them.
The way they sit, the way they've been drilled on that angle means that they sit beautifully, doesn't it?
If you took the sterling silver spaces out and then just had those laying, they'd almost just wrap around your wrist.
Get the snippers, get the snippers, get the snippers.
Snippety snip.
Okay, so let's just take that one out here, yeah?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Thread that back.
I'll let you know.
Thanks! I knew I'd get there eventually.
So when you're threading them on, you're following that diagonal line.
Yeah.
Lovely. I love the way that they just slip,
Yeah,
just slide,
just
literally tuck in, don't they? Gorgeous.
Try and see that way. Oh, I've got that one. No, I haven't. There we go.
Let's have a look at that. Lovely. Look at that. You could have a whole bracelet like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
They sit beautiful. I love the way they tear. That's gorgeous.
Really nice.
Really, really nice. Even the most simple of stretchies.
Yeah.
Now, bearing in mind, so we've got 2 in every pair. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8. So 30.
30.
And then spaces 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of them. So 15 solid sterling silver spaces, 30 of those individual petals. Now, I'll be honest with you, I thought that they were carved so that they were just one sort of one pairing, if you like, but they are all separate. So that opens itself up to so many lovely opportunities, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Really, really nice.
Lovely.
Now, last stock on this, £20, 95 pence. Clarity on those is fantastic as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. That colour as well. And because of the shape,
Beautiful.
they are really beautiful. Just one of those on the end of a chain for an earring.
The way that the drill hole, because it's been done on the diagonal and the angle going through the centre, top to bottom, the way that it suspends, the way that it sits is beautiful, isn't it?
Really, really nice.
Love those. Make sure that you are holding those lines. Well, well done.
Shall I tie that?
Yeah, do you mind,
together?
lovely? Yeah. Oh, good catch. Shall we pop those back on?
Put
Because
those back.
Sam might look for those.
Right.
Okay, say that again, my lovely. What are these? Is that all? Okay. Less than 10 strands of the BUR pearls. Centre drilled. Literally made to sit like that. Of course, you could use them in so many different ways, but literally simple, stretchy, on the wrist, on your holidays, on that next cruise that you're going on. Gorgeous. Absolutely. Look at that. And that is a proper peacock colour. That is a really
nice.
midnight colour, isn't it? Lovely pearlescence. 12 by 5, 23 by 10 on the graduation, 39 centimetres strand, but the very, very last of stock. Are you ready? Last of stock, 0800 644 655, £14.95 for those last of stock. Please do make sure that you are checking out. Lots of you are pre-ordering the green amber cabochon with the top drill on the pre-bid. Brilliant stuff. That's exactly the way to do it. Make sure that you've secured it before we play the official one. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming on these. They are going to fly out the door. You're already there. Less than 10. Hold the lines. Good luck in that one. I'm so sorry to rush you. There's not enough to go around. We are going to move on to... Oh, they're nice.
Oh, yes.
Really like these. Excuse me. Pearlescence. Beautiful, beautiful cream ivory continuous colour. Now, you've got, and you can see straight away, these are your Baroque pearls, but they're not just the Baroque pearls, because look at what happens when you've got, can you see how they run and they've got that flat underside? So slightly domed and then a flat underside. They are perfect for your stud earrings, aren't they? Absolutely perfect. Button finishes as well. Also, I mean, I have to say as well, they'd be beautiful for very, oh my God, what? 3, are they treated? Unenhanced button pearls. For £3.95, rush, last of stock, you're all there. Good luck. I have got them, yeah. Okay, I've got some Swarovski faux pearls for you next. Now, they're going to have the perfect round shape because they're not real. They are faux. They are faux pearls. They are made by Swarovski. I've got to say, though, the colour is pretty darn perfect. Now, the thing with working with a Swarovski round faux pearl is that you're going to get uniformity, you're going to get the most perfect drill hole through all of them, and they are all going to be absolutely identical. It's not about having a similar strand because, of course, Mother Nature creates natural pearls. These are your faux pearls made by Swarovski, but if you do bridal commissions, if you work with your bridal commissions, you will know just how essential these are, whether you're sewing these on to embellish a dress, or maybe a belt for a dress, or maybe a bolero jacket, or perhaps into the veil, for example, or maybe as a sort of embellishment maybe on the bridesmaids' dresses. I mean, you, again, headwear for brides, these are a little bit essential, aren't they? Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. You're getting 48 in the pack, £2.95 on your screen. And they are, again, you know, you just had the real thing at £3.95. These are Swarovski. They're not just sort of your faux pearls from anywhere. They are the Swarovski brand. So you've got the quality, you've got the uniformity, you've got that colour, and of course you've got that superior grade drill hole all the way through. But do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. £2.95, lots of last of stock moments coming up for you between now and 9 o'clock. And then of course we've got the green amber cabochon, and then we've got our second kit and our second Devo with Debs. So please do make sure that you stay in tune for that. Loads more to squeeze in in the next, what, 7 minutes or so? Make sure that you're checking out and confirming. These are a little bit essential, I think, if you're working on bridal commissions.
They are, and the colour is perfect, absolutely perfect. Ivory tone, aren't they?
Definitely.
Champagne
And
ivory.
it must be, excuse me, it must be very appealing when you've got such a decent sized drill hole to be able to intersperse this with your Mayukis
Yes,
as well,
they
your
work really
seed
well.
beading, your shibori work.
Yeah.
You can imagine that tying in if you were sort of embellishing the a clutch handbag for a bride to hold the lipstick and you know, the mobile phone and the powder for the face and that sort of stuff for the day. And I think when you're trying to tie all the theme in,
Link it through. And for hairpins and things like that, because they don't get damaged like a real pearl would with your hairspray.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely perfect for that.
Lovely. Yes, lovely. Yeah, of course. I'm going to pop these back in their pot.
There you go.
Thank you, sweetheart. Sam, I love you. Right, let me just pop these back in the pot before they roll around. Pop those there. Well done if you got hold of those. Thank you for restranding that, my lovely.
all right. No problem.
Let's bring you... oh, it's tucked away. Here it is. Got it. This is the one you've been having a look at. This was the one that would go beautifully. I mean, just look at this.
I do love that.
Really lovely, isn't it?
Seriously
Did you have a sort of
beautiful.
pendant for it? So you had the pendant version of this in the mid-show. You've got the charm for the late show. 35 by 7 mil, solid sterling silver, Baltic lemon amber marquise drop on solid sterling silver with that granulation work and the oxidization as well. Loving the clarity of that champagne lemon. It's lovely, isn't it?
It's a really rich lemon as well, isn't it? It's not wishy-washy. And the colour throughout the entire piece is just outstanding. I love it.
It's lovely, really, really lovely. It does look, if you just look at that drop and look at that, the polish, the finish, the smoothness.
Yeah. It looks like it's still wet.
Yeah, it does. It does look as if it is golden liquid, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It's like champagne bubbles effervescing through there. It's beautiful. It is a limited availability, so if you would like to own this beauty, you're going to need to make sure that you are checking out and confirming we are under £15.
I would definitely make it into earrings. Buy 2, make them into earrings. And if you used a 9mm sterling silver jump ring, if you didn't want to do chain through there, use a jump ring and then attach it onto the shepherd's hook.
Lovely idea.
Keep it really clean and just beautiful. I love it.
Definitely. I love how when you just move it, it does look like champagne bubbles in a glass.
Yes, it does.
Effervescing and coming up to the top. It's gorgeous.
Just fizzing.
And you've got definitely. Such a beautiful, uplifting colour as well. There is something about amber that kind of brings an energy anyway. It's very, very much believed in that in crystal healing. But also, when you see that colour, you know, sometimes if you're feeling a little bit down, a little bit grey clouds hanging over your head, and you go to your jewellery box and you're thinking about which charm or which pendant it is that you're going to wear today, you're going to go for something that changes that mood, that uplifts your spirit. It is gorgeous. $12.95 on your screen. Make sure that you're checking out on that one. Yeah, in a portrait setting. Yes, I've got it here, my lovely. Ooh, stay. We've got the green amber cabochon coming up, which is top drilled in about 5 minutes or so, really. However, this is a little bit more traditional. Flashes of gold green coming through there. Really deep khaki green base. And then the inclusions catch the light and you get that gold green fleck.
It's reminding me of pesto, like olive oil and herbs.
There is a definite olive tone to it, isn't it? 21 by 15 millimetres. You've got those rivers of silver. Good connector point as well. 0800 644 655 11.95. Now popping a simple jump ring on that and then popping that onto a neckline piece. If you've got spare chain at home, and that of course you go into your craft fairs as we kind of approach spring, your craft fairs, your gallery displays, they are going to come flocking when they see that, because it's such an unusual shade of green, isn't it? It's that beautiful rich khaki green. Gorgeous. It's not a bright emerald green, it's a rich rainforest green, kind of very, very similar to the sort of colours that you would expect to see in the area, you know, where this originally formed millions of years ago. Absolutely gorgeous. Before that sort of rush of the tide brings that into the sand. $11.95 on your screen. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can on that. Really lovely. Yes, my lovely, I can indeed. It is... Oh, wow!
Ooh.
Oh, my goodness! Look at this.
Wow.
Now, that's green. Look at that. Now that, when we think of apple green, that's apple green. It's also the carapace that, oh my gosh, that you expect to see when you log into Tiffany's website and you see those vibrant green rounds that they've got set in 18 karat gold. That's the kind of colour that you're looking at. Wowza. This is the first time I've seen this strand.
Yeah, first time I've seen it as well.
It is glorious. Can I double check that the colour is natural, please, Beck? Oh, wow. Okay. Natural. The best green that I've seen in this gemstone outside of some of the highest end jewellers. Fact. 65 carats, Kenyan chrysoprase. Now, it's a beautiful gemstone. Do not mistake it for chalcedony. Do not mistake it for anything else than the bright green, vivid, very rare beauty that it is. Really quite exceptional. That is exciting. 0800 644 655. It is... Are you kidding? I will happily take that at quadruple the price that is on your screen. What a deal. Good gracious me, fantastic. Listen, I hope you're checking out on that. That has blown my tiny little mind, quite frankly. Very much looking forward to seeing your designs. Look at those greens.
They
oh
are
my
beautiful.
gosh, I'm going to have to avert my gaze a moment because that's distracting. Listen, don't go anywhere. We've got the 9 o'clock opportunity on the green amber top drilled cab. We've got our second kit with Deb and our demo and so much more. Make sure you join us on the other side of this.
I'm here in the heart of Gdansk. It's an amazing place. Amber runs right through the veins of this incredible city. I'm actually currently standing on a street called Amber Street, and you can absolutely see why and where it gets its name from. There's amber literally everywhere I look. It's a tremendously important genuine gemstone to the people of Poland, and something that Poland is absolutely famous for.
Buying from JewelleryMaker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. JewelleryMaker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Welcome to JewelleryMaker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and The Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
If you're lucky enough to own a piece of Baltic amber that's been set into sterling silver, it will go through this process here, where sterling silver is heated up to over 1,000 degrees centigrade, and then the liquid silver is poured into a plaster cast mould, it's taken out, cooled, and this incredible sterling silver tree is created. So how does it go through, if you oxidise something, what do you do to it?
This is like a solution.
Yeah.
You dip it in.
Yeah.
It makes silver black, then goes in the process, in the polishing process.
Yeah.
And the beads, when they can be polished, they go white, and everything remains inside.
Remains black, yeah.
Getting started with JewelleryMaker couldn't be easier. When you spend $4.95 with us, you'll get a free welcome pack, which contains everything you need to get started, including step-by-step project cards and a DVD, which will give you the chance to be able to create an arrangement of different items of jewellery. You'll also get a manual, which will help to familiarise you with all the items you're going to be creating and all the tools you're going to need to do so. Plus, you'll also get a free pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. Getting started with JewelleryMaker couldn't be easier, so why not give it a go today?
Hello, welcome back to the Late Show. Gorgeous to have your company. Final hour. Last hour's gone quick,
It's gone really fast.
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's lovely when you're having a giggle. Thank you to those of you that have already pre-ordered this beauty. Really excited for you to be able to get it home, because I don't necessarily think that when you see it down the camera lens, you get a chance to see the full dimension of it. It's gorgeous,
No.
isn't it?
It's got so much life inside. It's just, yeah, lots of, as well, it's not a flat colour. And I think when you see it through the camera, it's looking very flat. But here you've got golds and greens and all sorts of different colours
Well, you can see the different layers of inclusion, the different sort of depths of inclusion.
Yeah.
I may
It's
need
fab.
to get the torch out again.
Do, do, do.
I think that's going to happen. Right. Ignore. Don't phone now, anybody, please. Thank you very much indeed.
Phone. Come on, phone.
So, it's really difficult sometimes to hold this and to get that light. Now, if I hold this here for you, I don't know whether you'll see the... Oh, there we go. Okay,
Yay.
okay. So, can you see? Oh my gosh, that just looks like the sun is... Oh! That is beautiful! Oh, that is so... You just want to expose that, don't you? Look at all the different layers.
You know when you see pictures of the sun and it's got like solar flares? It's almost like that, isn't it, with those
Coming
colours?
either through... So the tree branches or clouds in the sky. We've got this amazing photograph that an artist took of Holmfirth, because my husband's from Holmfirth up in Yorkshire, and it's of the valley of Holmfirth, and it's like this godlight is pouring through these clouds, and that's what it reminded me of when I saw that then. It's just amazing, isn't it? What I love is the fact that you can see the different layers of the inclusion. So I'm sorry, I'm just looking up at the camera there just to make sure you're seeing what we're seeing. I'm going to just hold it again, different angle this time. Oh, hang on, let me just get that camera. There we go. Look at that. And that's just obviously one example. But can you see as I'm just moving it, that the inclusions are all the way through the depth of that. I'm going to just turn that camera off for a sec now, that torch off. There we go. But it just does open up a whole world of how that amber is going to look depending on how you've set it. Now, we've made it a little bit simple and easy for you because it is top drilled. So I'm just going to hold it here. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, please. That would be beautiful.
I don't know if I can do it at arm's length.
Hang on. It's all right, sweetheart. I'll do it here. Okay, smashing. Thank you for that. That's perfect. Now, let's just hold that there. Now, that gives a whole world of opportunity to move it, to show the depth, to show the different angles. Even from the side profile, look at the depth of that. You're going to be able to see the inclusions through the side. It looks like almost fern, like, you know, your sort of fern leaves, you know, the dendritic inclusion that you sometimes get. Absolutely glorious. I love how individual and unique they're all going to be as well. Yeah, absolutely really gorgeous. Nice. So, you've got a 15mm Baltic green amber. There is no glass here, there is no resin to intensify that colour. The gold green that you're getting, that beautiful sort of rich khaki green, is all natural to this beauty. It's organic, it's a beautiful, beautiful way of being able to work with it, and it's £8.95. You can see the glow in that recording though, that gold and green glow is gorgeous. Look at that reflection.
That's what I tend to look at when I see the recordings, is I look at the reflection, because very often you'll get things showing up in the reflection that you don't in the...
When you've got a really refractive gemstone, like your diamonds, for example, or, and I'm even going to say, even your Swarovskis, your non-gemstones, your faux gemstones, your Swarovskis or your cubic zirconia, it's on the return at the back of the recording and the reflection, where it's slightly out of focus, where the light disperses and the camera lens processes it differently. So that's where you get a chance to see the life within whatever it is, of course, that we're showing you in the recording, whether it's a gemstone, a Swarovski. Within a gemstone, you've definitely got a life within. You've got an energy of light coming through there. £8.95 on your screen. Well done to everybody who's pre-ordered that. Gorgeous. Kit time. Well done. Make sure that you are checking out on those. So, we've got a whole host of amber cabochons, pear drop camber aberchons.
Uh-oh, she's off again.
Ridiculous. That was a ridiculous thing to say. So, we're going with your amber. Oh, have you? Okay, do you want to do the amethyst first? Oh, okay, my darling, that's fine. That's okay, no problem. Beck's got the graphics on for the amethyst part of the kit, so we'll do that first. So that again, so On the website, we're only seeing the wire and the strand. Is that right? Okay, so we're not seeing the copper amethyst cabs. Let's talk about them. So, these are your, in fact, let me just grab this bit because I think this shows actually the copper amongst the amethyst a little bit better. And again, I think we're going to definitely have to bring in a little bit of torch action.
Yeah.
I can see that for my 40th, there's going to be Get Ray a Torch. Now, there we go. So, now that shows you the moment where you can see where the amethyst is. Where the light is beaming through, that's your amethyst, okay? So if I just angle that, you get a chance to see the purples, getting a chance to see the copper coming through there. All that beautiful copper interweaving around your amethyst. Really, really lovely to see. Now, bearing in mind, okay, so you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. Are we guaranteed a carat weight or?
I think, yeah.
So 128 carats. How many do you know how many you've got in your kit, my lovely?
I got 2, 3, 4, 5 in my kit.
Okay, so we've got 5 here as well. We've got
But they're
4
different shapes.
Yeah, so we've got 4 ovals and 1 pear shape. Okay? And I love that. I tell you what, that copper interweaving amongst the amethyst, that is a real treat when it comes to pairing it with the amber, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it really works because
Love
of the
it.
warmth within the cabochon.
Definitely. So on the photograph on the web, and of course on the recording, you're not seeing those cabochons. You do get the cabochons as well. You also get those beautiful amethyst rondelles. Plain rondelle. Oh, they look juicy.
They do.
And you've got your antique bronze copper wire in the 0.6, 10 metres of it. So you're getting 5 beautiful amethyst copper cabs, plus you are getting those gorgeous amethysts, and then you're getting the copper wire as well. So all of that is part 1 of the kit, and it's coming to you for a price. This is a bit of a treat. I'm sure you will make your money back on just 1 of them. 0800 644 655. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can. Can I double check the strand? The plain rondelles, are they Zambian, my lovely? Lovely. Under 20. Oh my goodness. Can we just, that's ridiculously
That's really good.
And the wire, and the Zambian amethyst rondelles, and the copper amethyst. Your beautiful fragments of amethyst encased in that rich copper golden tone. Under 20. Amazing value. Please make sure you're dialing and checking out on that as quickly as that as just a kit on its own is beautiful, let alone it paired with the amber. My goodness me. Go, go, go.
Pop that out
Thank you, my lovely. And then we've got the amber section. Okay, so we're looking at your hematite coloured silver plated round wire in the 0.4, 20 metres. Your gold colour silver plated copper wire in the 0.4, also 20 metres. So really contrasting, beautiful wire package there. Plus 6 amethyst cabochons. That's amazing, isn't it? 15 by 10 millimetres for those 6 cabochons. I love that we've paired those amethysts. Not just pear-shaped them, I mean, but as actually paired them together so that you've got those 2 sets of 3 or those 6 individual moments. That is gorgeous. Or maybe even using them as a trilogy as well in a neckline piece. Those 3 drops, I can see that being worked as well.
Yeah,
absolutely nice. Gorgeous. Look at the let's just look at the quality of your amber. They are a beautiful, beautiful tone, saturation and strength of colour. We should be looking at $35.95 according to the computer. Under 20. Guaranteed. Under 20. I think that's fantastic value, don't you?
It is. Yeah.
Really, really lovely. So under £40
Fabulous.
for both portions of the kit. Oh, both wonderful kits in their own right. Really, really, truly gorgeous. And beautiful jewellery. Let's have a look at Deb's jewellery. We've got, I mean, you always make a statement piece anyway, don't you?
Yeah, I just get carried away. I just love making, like, pieces that stand out.
And turn heads.
But,
so we've got simple drops, which
Yeah.
are gorgeous. Simple drop earrings. We're going to look at those in a second anyway, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
We've got a beautiful, you've again attached one of the cabochons to one of the Mojave copper amethyst cabs and created a statement ring. You've got the very beautiful neckline piece. You've got the statement piece as well. And an awful lot out of the kits.
It goes a really long way.
Lovely.
Yeah, it does. It's a fantastic kit, and the colours together.
It's very opulent, isn't it? The golds,
Yeah.
the purples. It's a very regal combination of gorgeous
is.
gemstone. It is
Yeah.
beautiful colour. You're going to take us through the earrings, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Going to look at the earrings.
And it is lovely because those ambers are purely suspended droplets, aren't they?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And it's a really nice way to do it because you don't interfere with the lines of the shape itself. And the fact that we're actually using a ribbon cord end on the back almost magnifies the intensity of the light inside,
Nice.
which
Very
is really
nice.
cool.
Can you do me a favour? Can you grab the earrings and
Yeah,
pop them
of
over,
course.
darling, please? Thank you. Let's have a look at them. I actually like that detail on the back. It's got it's something quite. Oh, they're beautiful. Look at that. Oh, I love them. You're right about that line. It doesn't drop, does it? It just continues.
Yeah.
Right, my lovely. Show us what
Okay.
you've done.
Right, so started out with just selecting out the amethyst.
Okay.
I've just found this one. I think it might be round. Oh, it's not. Not quite.
Not quite.
Not quite. But it's really nice. So I got 3 sizes that graduate.
Yeah.
One jump ring, one of the amber cabochons, a ribbon cord end, and your shepherd's hook.
Okay.
So that's what you need per earring, and some wire, obviously.
Okay.
Some of the 0.4 in the gold, that's what I use. So keeping everything sort of connected, if you like, in terms of colour.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, and it does lend itself, doesn't it? The
Yeah,
gold wire,
really warm and-
it's such a rich combination of colour. It looks very,
Yes.
very expensive.
It does. It does. It's,
Isn't it?
I think it's partly to do with the fact that a lot of the high-end jewellery houses, like Bulgari or some of the Cartier and some of the... also, there's like individual designers who use really rich colours together like this. So I think that's what then puts you in mind of those high-end jewellery houses. So
Lovely look. They look expensive. They do look expensive.
and they're quite a classic look as well. So
Beautiful.
it's nice to do that. Right, so a ribbon cord end. Now this one has actually got like a ribbon going across, which some of the ribbon cord ends we've had have that, and others don't. They're plain, but it doesn't matter because they all work. So just take it apart so that you've just got that end section, and then flatten it out. So you can do it with. That's how I did the oval for the necklace as well. Did exactly the same.
As in how to suspend it.
Yeah. So let me grab that, and I can just show you there. So that's one of the, the standard
flattened
ones.
out and then
just flattened
glued.
out. Yeah.
Look at that.
So that then doesn't disturb the line again on the pendant.
Lovely.
So you've got then your flattened out ribbon cord end. So if we're going to use it on the back of the amber, what we need to do is trim away the square edges, because obviously you've got the pear shape. So I just use flush cutters, and these are a bit rubbish now because
As in your flush cutters?
My flush cutters
They're a little bit blunt today.
Yeah, I've abused them a bit, so it's okay using them on. Yeah, they're not totally ruined, but there's.
You haven't used those on some memory wire?
No. I've learnt from Alice and Terry's mistake. Right, so once you've cut that down and you know that's then going to fit okay, don't glue the cabochon on yet.
Okay.
So what we need to do is take your wire and your round nose pliers.
Yeah.
And just do a little wrapped loop.
Lots of you with this in your baskets, not yet checked out. You need to check out on both parts if you want to create that look. But either of them are amazing in their own rights as separate kits if you just wanted to work with those. But please do make sure for under £20, you want to make sure that you're checking out on those.
Right, so I'm just doing a little wrapped loop there. We'll do another one in a sec. So
okay.
Trim away the extra. As in right down. Don't leave a bit there. And then just take your first amethyst.
Okay.
Pop it onto your wire.
Yep.
And then slow it down. Slow it down. Just do another wrap loop. So you're holding your wire, bring the wire up and between the gemstone and your pliers, wrap around twice, kink back, so that the loop's standing up straight, and trim it off.
Okay.
So that's then connected. So then I've got another one here that I've already done, and what I'm going to do is connect this up to this section, but with a jump ring. So it means that you don't need to worry about getting every single one connected up in a row.
Okay.
Which is quite nice if you use the jump rings to connect things up. It puts a break in and just gives the eye something to look at, like, because it's the pattern changes, if you like, in terms of your rosary linking. Yeah. Which is quite nice. Just wakes your eye up again.
It's lovely to see the light coming through, not just the ambers, but also the amethysts as well.
Yeah, the amethyst.
They've got some lovely bits of clarity coming through there, haven't they?
They have. Gorgeous colour and clarity.
Zambian amethyst is.
Amazing.
There is something about Zambian amethyst that has, ever since I've set eyes on it, it has made my heart sing. It is my favourite. I've been very lucky. I've seen many different origins of amethyst in my time, and I have to say, the Gemfields Zambian amethyst deposit has produced some of the most wow factor amazing amethysts that I've set eyes on, more so sometimes than even the Moroccan amethysts and the Uruguayan amethyst. I have to be honest, I haven't seen Siberian amethyst, and that is supposed to knock your socks off. So, having seen some spectacular amethyst during my time in the jewellery world, Zambian for me, there is a continuous quality that is just mind-blowing. Love it.
Yeah.
Love, love, love.
I've got a Uruguayan amethyst, and it's a really rich colour and absolutely beautiful, but the clarity and the glow that you get from the Zambian is just outstanding.
Yeah, there is something special about it. There is.
So we're going to connect these up.
Yeah.
Just using the jump ring. And what I did on the earrings was, before I did the loops, was actually pop on the top one. A couple of little tiny gold beads, but you could use the little spacer beads that come on the strand if you wanted to, just as a little feature. And then popped it onto the shepherd hook.
So this is just from one of our findings packs that you've got as stash at home. So if you want to have a look for the gold, either solid stunning silver gold plated findings packs that we do, or indeed the silver plated gold overlay findings pack that we do, just hop onto our website, have a little bit of a search for one, and you should be able to find them on there. We've got so many findings kits for you to be able to choose from, and really quite affordable as well. So do go and have a look.
So then all I did was, once it was all made up, I popped the ribbon cord end flattened out onto the bag because I am such a disaster area when it comes to glue. I'm permanently covered in this stuff, and I do stick my fingers to all sorts of pieces of jewellery. So just be careful. One little tiny dot is all you need on there. You could use
over the years, the amount of us over at Gemporia that have had disasters with nail glue.
Yes, that's just as bad.
My friend Adina stuck her own finger to her lip.
No way.
Because she didn't realise that she had. Honestly, the amount of I've stuck my fingers to a desk before now. My friend Scott Worsfold, he got his hand stuck in the nail glue that I had, and his hand was stuck. So I feel your pain with glue.
I'm just terrible. So I'm like, oh, is that glue or is it skin? And it's just like I'm permanently attached to glue.
So you put a tiny little dab on there,
little dab, yeah, and then pop the cabochon down.
Now, I've never worked, obviously, with E6000. Question, how quickly does it bond? Is it quite instant? Have you got time to position the amber, is what I'm asking?
I would use the Precision Tip Hypo Cement.
Okay.
And then you have got time.
Okay.
That's the super type
so that
of glue,
literally is like,
and it's just
sticks.
like, super quick.
Okay.
Which is why I stick my fingers to it. So
and
that's then done.
Beautiful.
But if it spins round, so that's showing the back of the fastening, all you need to do is take the rosary links. I'm not touching that bit, I'm going nowhere near that. And just rotate those so that you can turn it round so that it comes to the front.
Yeah, which is
so
exactly what we've done with these ones. Yeah, lovely.
And the other thing I did, just quickly, is on the necklace here, when I did exactly the same thing on that drop, so if I put that down that way, what I did was then attach an amethyst
to the back.
Onto the back, so that when it spins round, you just get the amethyst.
That's a lovely idea.
So, it's like
what's that? The amethyst is attached to the back of the ribbon cord as well?
Yeah, so glued on the other side. So you've got the amber on one side, and the amethyst glued on the other side.
Could you grab the ring while you're there as well? You might as well just bring all the jewellery over.
Drag it this way.
Oops, thank you, darling. Only because I wanted to show you. So this is what I was talking about earlier when I said about, oh, wow.
So it's
how Debs had set the amethyst and copper, so you can see the cabochon at the back, and then popped the amber glued to it on top to create something. I mean, look at how different and distinctive that is.
So the cabochon is actually the
reversed.
Curved side.
Yeah, I can see. So you've got something to hold it, and you've used the hematite wire
just to coat,
and the antique bronze wire. Really, are so different and so distinctive. Love that. Really unusual. Thank you, sweetheart. Very much indeed. Perfect. Now, you do need to check out your baskets. There's still quite a few of you. There's the ring stand there, darling. Quite a few of you that haven't yet checked out of your baskets, that you're going to need to be able to do that quick. You've got both parts, some of you, in your baskets. Do check them out. And again, even if I was going to say this, what I will say is please think about them all almost as separate kits as well, because they, for under £20 per section, they are two kits that could be worked with totally separately or combined together to create something really outstanding. But for under £20 per kit, it's a no-brainer. Yeah. We do have that, my lovely. Well done if you're getting hold of those kits. Thank you, Debs. That was lovely.
That's all right.
This is pretty. Look at the back of that.
It is
it's
really
gorgeous,
nice,
isn't it? Now, which way would you wear it is the question.
I'd probably wear it that way round.
I'm going to show it to everybody that way round as well. Now, I love that silver work.
Gorgeous. Yeah, that's really nice.
Really nice, isn't it? Now, obviously, you've got that lovely intricate silver work. I'm just going to spin it for you just to show you then the other side. Opens up the amber as an absolute beaut. But you could design, again, lovely design by, of course, Marius and the JLO team, because if that twists and turns, you're not losing the beauty of the design. If anything, that silver work on the reverse, is it the reverse? Is it the front? I don't know. What's lovely is that you've got a choice of both sides. The silver work is gorgeous.
It is really lovely.
Really gorgeous, isn't it? Under £10 guaranteed. Make sure that you're on those phone lines. 0800 644 655, £9.95, 22 by 12 millimetres. Decent size connector point. Beautiful size amber. Stunning clarity. Loads of lovely luscious inclusions there to bounce the light around. And some pretty beautiful silver work as well. Just £9.95. It looks more expensive than that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Definitely.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I love the silver work.
Yeah.
Beautiful flourish. I can see that suspended on almost like black velvet choker.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Just with that, but with the silver side showing.
Yeah.
Really lovely.
And it could just nestle, couldn't it, in that... The
Supersternum notch.
Yeah, I can never remember what it's called.
Well, they call it the Bosphorus notch in the film The English Patient, but it's actually the supersternum notch.
It sounds much better than the
Bosphorus.
Bosphorus.
£9.95 on your screen. 0800 644 655. Check it out as soon as you possibly can. Going to move on. Last of stock on that one. Say that again, my darling. Yeah. Oh, that's really nice. That's just very simple. I'm going to pop that straight on the back of the wrist, just because for those of us that want something a little dainty, a little bit more or less sort of chunky. Oops, hang on, stay. Now, what you could do with that, because it isn't too heavy a weight of silver, you could do your lark's head knot, couldn't you, with your Eslons?
Yeah. Yeah, you could. Do a macrame bracelet, you mean? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you could, Ray.
No, I didn't forget. I'm just hinting heavily.
Yeah.
That's like, you know, a lark's head knot, one of those. Yeah. Yeah.
So you know all the terms.
Oh my gosh. 38 by 11 millimetres. Really lovely waves of silver. I love how the silver, it almost looks like evil eye, doesn't it? You know, the evil eye charm. You've got the eye in the centre and you've got the silver work around it. It's beautiful. Really amazing price point on this. Make sure you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can. 0800 644 655, £7.95.
When you think as well, £7.95 for a piece that's articulated, so
yes,
it's got
it
all
is
of that
indeed. I'm going to just
working
hold
in there.
that actually so that everybody can see at home.
It's not just one solid piece that
You've
would
got
be
that articulation.
Yeah.
The hinge work and fluidity of movement as well, free movement. So you haven't got anything that's jarring or sort of awkward to move. You've got some really lovely movement there. And loads of light coming through the amber. £7.95, that's a bit of a no-brainer, isn't it? Make sure you're checking out on that. Well done. Last of stock. Moving on to... It's pretty.
Oh, that's nice.
Really nice. Sleek.
Ooh.
2 earrings.
Yeah.
You kind of got, with that shape and the way that it slightly curves and kicks out, the way that that's suspended,
Yeah, definitely.
it is, look at that. That is a rich tone, isn't it? Beautiful. Under £10 again. The amount of under £10 deals that you've had with this in the late show tonight, to be able to take your jewellery making a step further, working with genuine solid stunning silver, beautiful ancient amber, and it is, you know, you've got a minimum of 75 million year old amber coming from the Baltic Seas. Just make sure that you are getting involved and checking out. Last of stock on a lot of these. I did say that at the start of tonight, that we do have quite a number of low stock opportunities, but there is absolutely no way that we want to leave these in the warehouse. We want you to be working with them. They're lovely, aren't they?
They are.
Really lovely. Length on that is 29 by 11 mil for the marquise. You've got that swathe of silver as well, all under £10. One shipping and handling charge the entire day and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Hold those lines. We're going to move on to... Oh, that's pretty as well. Again, it is articulated. You've got beautiful silver, but I'm just going to show you very simply. Again, it doesn't have to be used as a connector in a bracelet. Obviously, that's originally what it was intended for. But you could be, I mean, that in a neckline piece, asymmetrically set, just that, and the rest then maybe your amber or maybe other gemstones. It's beautiful. And again, just like Debs was saying earlier, the articulation, the workmanship involved, the quality that you've got, the quality of the amber. I love how Marius and the team, how they place the amber so it looks as if it's just suspended.
Yeah, yeah.
It is clever, isn't it?
It is really, really clever.
Beautiful stuff. In solid sterling silver as well. So you've got the quality, you've got the beauty. Just make sure that you're checking out and confirming 50 by 12 millimeters, under £10.
Yay.
We are fast approaching the last, half hour? 25 minutes left of the late show. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you possibly can, please. Please do. Hold those lines, check it out as soon as you possibly can. Again, trying to squeeze in as many as we can for you before the end of the show. Hold those lines. Next one. Yeah, definitely. Now look at that. I'm going to just spin that around for you so you can see it straight away. Look at that. Now, can you just see if I slowly... Look at that gorgeous amber. That is amazing. Look at how it's suspended. And can you see there's still space.
Yeah.
There's still space around the amber. The light that gets access to these designs. Beautiful. So much clarity going on. I'm going to spin it round. So you can see the clarity coming through. You can see the diaphanity coming through here as well. £7.95. Oh, this is the thing, is that you are getting some really beautiful amber for really sensational prices. If you sat down and thinking, oh, that can't be real amber, there is a lot of fake amber out there. When you get an amazing price for amber, ask for a certificate of authenticity. Make sure that the person who is selling that amber to you is proving to you it's the real deal. This is the real deal. $7.95 on your screen. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming. Please do. Hold the lines. Now, lots of you got in touch earlier because we bought you the really beautiful multi-tonal amber pendant, didn't we?
Yeah.
And it was on this chain. Now, this is an unfinished chain. And it is a bedazzler, quite frankly. Let me just unkink that. Okay, this is an absolute dazzler. It really is. Let me drape all of this over so you get as much reflection. As your most lustrous of noble metals, oh my goodness, it literally dances in the light in the studio. Imagine what it's going to do when you get it home. Look at that. So you've got 1 meter of mirror chain. That is so reflective. Can I double check? It says 18-inch flat mirror chain. This is 1 meter of chain unfinished chain that I've got here. I've got 1 meter of unfinished chain here, sweetheart. Okay, well, I haven't got that. Okay, so it's the same link, but it's a finished neckline piece. Okay, so it's the same link, finished with a bolt ring clasp. in an 18-inch neckline piece. Okay, so that is what you're going to get. You're going to get an you're going to get a finished neckline piece in this link, 18 inches in length, with a box ring clasp. A bolt ring clasp, sorry, bolt ring clasp. Okay, so bolt ring clasp, $6.95. $6.95. So if you've already bought loads of pendants and charms today, and you want to get this link in an 18-inch necklace with a bolt ring clasp finish. So this is an example of the link that you're going to get. I'm really sorry, for whatever reason the warehouse has given us the wrong item, so I do apologise. But $6.95 on your screen for that chain. Gorgeous. Look at the reflection on it.
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? The way that it just sparkles. It's like light on water. I always think this chain, this link.
It's beautiful. I love this link. I've got it in a two-tone gold in a bracelet.
Oh, nice.
And it's just so slender and it catches the light. It's beautiful. Absolutely love it. Do make sure you're checking out on that. So you're getting, that is the example of the link that you're getting, highly reflective. But what you're actually getting is 18 inches of it with a finished clasp. Not to confuse the issue much. Sorry about that, I'm going to move on. Next one we're going to bring you. Yeah, can do. So we had the pendant to go with this earlier.
Wow.
Loads of gorgeous olive greens coming through this. So we had the pendant for this earlier. This is the double connector. So again, oh, hang on it, it's bouncing, it's bouncing, it's bouncing, stay there. You've got some beautiful green. Now, you were saying earlier about in certain sort of lights, you are getting almost like a peridot green flash.
Yeah, it was quite a surprise actually. When I think it's looking sideways maybe. I'm not sure what angle it's coming at there, but yeah, you're getting all sorts of different flashes.
They are
of
gorgeous,
green.
aren't they? Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
There's the green golds coming through straight away. Baltic green, amber, solid stunning silver, 23 by 15 and at $14.95. Can we do a little bit lower? Ooh, fabulous. Let's do that then. 0800 644 655. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. $11.95 for you on this particular piece. If you got the pendant earlier and you want that full suite, ta-da, done. 0800 644 655. Beautiful, rich forest greens. Nice traditional setting, actually. Very Victoriana in its setting, isn't it?
It is.
That portrait setting, very, very timeless. Very vintage, but nevertheless, you can zhuzh that up and zhuzh it down. It's entirely up to you, but you've got a very vintage, quite almost antiquitous feel to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really nice.
That would make a nice ring, actually.
Would,
if you've
wouldn't
got any sterling silver wire.
Yeah, we've had some amazing solid sterling silver wire deals for you over the last couple of months. $11.95. Make sure you're checking out and confirming. Lots of stock on all of these, so please don't miss out on any of these. Make sure you're talking to the call centre. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Right, where, my lovely? No, darling, we're not. I've got opals in number 5. Sorry, gonna pop there. Which one are we looking at? Okay, Amazonite. Okay. Can we just look at those?
Oh,
what's in that box?
Whoa. That's good.
What's these? These are in box 5 instead of the Tanzanite, so we can't play them.
Oh. Gonna have a sulk now.
Diva Fit. I'm sorry, do you want me to move the P? 150 carats of Russian Amazonite, proper proper bright Siberian greens, mica inclusion flows through it. It's a very distinctive, different tone of Amazonite in comparison to that you sometimes get from Brazil, for example, or Africa. It's a very vivid, vibrant green, but you can see that. You don't need me to tell you that. 38 centimetre strand, 8mm rounds, 150 carats of Russian Amazonite, decent sized drill hole, continuous size. Again, very, very appealing sometimes when it hasn't got the graduation, when it's got that uniformity. They are a beautiful bright green. I'd love to say it's a Siberian emerald green. It's not, it's more of a Zambian emerald green than it is a Siberian. $14.95 on your screen. They are lovely. $14.95, 0800 644 655. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can. Again, with that uniformity of size, it just lends itself to very simple pieces that you can get straight away a return on. It does.
You can just pop one of these each on to a head pin and you've got gorgeous earrings. I'd rosary link with sections of chain in between. Actually, the sterling silver chain that we've just had, the mirror chain, I'd actually cut into it and pop some of these into it. Oh, that'd be nice. That would look really nice.
Do you know what? I've never seen a kit with that mirror chain in it to see something like that being worked with. That would be really interesting, wouldn't it?
It would. It
really would. Do make sure that you're checking out and confirming, please, as much as you possibly can on those. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. I've got. Okay, yeah, we can do that, absolutely.
Oh, nice.
I've not seen it like this. I've seen it in chips, nuggets and rounds but not like this. Now, no, I wouldn't say that these are nuggets. I would say that they are, well, they're shards, but almost polished shards, because they haven't got the sharp edges, they've got rounded edges. Look at those purples. There's purples, there's pinks, there's iridescence coming through there. You've got a single location only gemstone coming from the Shara River valleys of Russia, and beautiful colours coming through here. 210 carats. Now, normally, if you've got a strand of rounds of Charoite, it's normally going to set you back. I've seen them here at JM for approximately £60–70, easily. This is going to be a little bit of a surprise, I think, to those of us that want to work with this gemstone, because it's under £5.
That's good.
It's really, really good. You've got the purples of the amethyst, you've got the sort of almost pinks of the kunzite, you've got a little bit of host rock coming through there, you've got the flow of the river, the Shara River, forming in those beautiful mica inclusions, the way they flow over that gemstone. They are really captivating, and you get a chance to work with them for £4.95. Amazing, hold those lines. Yeah, can do, my darling. Let's go the largest first then. Again, silver work is fabulous on this. Absolutely fabulous. Have a look at this.
That's so pretty.
The desire to own amber, to wear amber, to work with amber. We're ticking all those boxes today. In fact, all weekend. 21 by 18mm Baltic amber. Flourish of silver on the surround. Almost looks like a Viking knit.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
In the silver.
Yeah.
But it's actually the silver supporting that massive amber. And it is a big amber. Lovely colour, lovely clarity. Lots of things that we've spoken about already tonight. Very much, I hope, showing you what great quality amber should look like, and proving that it doesn't have to cost the earth when you're buying it direct from the people who physically fish for this beauty. 0800 644 655. Gorgeous. That's going to look stunning, isn't it? Just on the side, you can see that. Yeah, it's lovely. Big, open, gorgeous cognac amber. Cognac amber. 0800 644 655. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming. We are under £15 for you on your screen. $13.95. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can on these. $13.95. Big, big cabochon as well, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Really lovely. And I think as well, getting it home and having a look at it and just seeing the light qualities internally.
I would be really intrigued to see how many of our customers multi-buy so that they get it home, they look at which of their amber is their favourite.
Yes, yeah.
Maybe if they're looking for a very clean amber, they choose the one with least inclusions. And then if they are looking for inclusions, maybe they keep the one that's got the most kind of bedazzling light show because of those inclusions.
Yeah.
But the lovely thing about it is because we've got that 30-day money-back guarantee, whichever one you choose not to keep, you can return to us and we'll put that $13.95 straight back into your bank account for you. No questions asked. Hold the lines. Very last of stock on that one. Now we've also got, let's do the round.
Oh, I love that one.
It's nice, isn't it?
Look at the setting.
It's beautiful. Suspended. Hang on a minute. Let's just get that there in those tweezers. There we go. So you have a pure, beautiful disc of amber here. Really, really lovely. The reverse I'll show you in a second because the setting is extraordinary. But that literally looks as if it's suspended. But if you saw what Debs did with the ribbon cord ends and how she worked that with the amber in the last kit, I'm just going to spin this around for you now so that you get a chance to see the other side and see what our team have done with that design.
I'm in love with that.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Again, you could wear it both ways, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could. It's just so beautiful.
Love that silver work. It's almost flickers of flames, isn't it?
Yes, like the sun, isn't it? Just
$6.95. Fabulous. Go for it. It is the very, very last of stock. Again, make sure that you're checking out. In this hour, we've just raided our warehouse for last of stock amber. Such a shame to leave it sitting in the warehouse when it could be worn by you in a beautiful piece of jewellery or sold by you in a commissioned beautiful piece of jewellery. But do make sure that you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can on that one. $6.95. Last of stock, last few minutes. Let's squeeze another one in. Whoops.
Ooh.
Stay. That's the labradorite that's coming up for you in a minute. Let's bring you the connector. So you've got your double connector points. A very rich tone, look at that.
Oh, that one's nice as well, isn't it?
How much amber do you own? Do you own a lot of amber?
I've got quite a bit, yeah.
In your own pieces or that you work with?
That I've worked with and made. And I find it really difficult to actually either give it as presents or sell it because you get really attached to it when you're actually working with it.
It's a beautiful gemstone.
It is.
You do get a little bit of an affinity with it, I think. And I think it's so tactile because it warms to your body temperature.
Yes.
And it's so reactive when you're working with it. I can see that. So this is your double connector. 18 by 14 millimeters that you're getting in that beautiful cabochon. I'm going to spin it around to show you the silver on the reverse. Again, oops, stay. That's my tummy rumbling. I do.
Yes.
I know, sorry.
It wasn't me making strange noises this time.
No. It is that wonderful Viking knit. That Viking knit work of silver, it's not at all. It's very solid, very stable. $7.95. Gorgeous. One more squeeze of amber in for you before we move on to our labradorite. Yeah, I have. I've got this one, my lovely. Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Sorry, that came out of nowhere. Every now and again, aircon kicks in, sneezes happen. So we've got, I mean, it's not the biggest pendant that we've had, but I think that we can safely say that that is some of the most intricate silver work that we've had in a charm or pendant, isn't it?
There's a lot of silver there, isn't there?
Now I'm going to just show it on the side as well because I want you to see. Can you see how that's domed, how that's raised? And the actual amber itself, the sides of it have got that lovely edge, and it comes to a point. It's really beautiful,
yeah.
really lovely. A lot of silver work coming through there. Yeah. Again, wearing that as a charm or as maybe on a choker with black velvet, for example. It's going to look such a steal at under £5. Oh my goodness. 0800 644 Make sure that you are checking that out. That's an amazing deal.
Yeah. That would be lovely on the back of a necklace. On a little length
on the extended chain.
And, yeah.
Very nice. That's a lovely idea.
Beautiful.
Really lovely. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming as soon as you possibly can. Please do. Okay, so we're going to non-amber mode now for you. Last opportunity. I think we do some spectacular labradorite for you. I really, really do. I think that we bring you an experience with labradorite that you won't necessarily get elsewhere. I think that we bring you some very large cabochons. I know we've bought you over 1,000 carats in one package. I know that we have bought you just single, beautiful faceted coins, for example, on strands, droplets, and so much more. But when you get labradorite, and I mean, just leave it, it's alive.
It is alive, yeah, it's magical. I'm totally mesmerised by labradorite and what it does. Every time I look at it.
It's one of my faves. I adore it. When you see smaller size labradorite come alive like this, it tells you how good our quality is.
That's phenomenal.
Now, if you're seeing that down the camera lens, believe me, when that gets home and you see that with your own eyes, not only is there labradorescence, not only is there Schiller, but there is also clarity in these labradorites. 100 carats, graduated plain rondelle, 6 to 8 on the millimetre, of course, in the graduation, and a 21 centimetre strand. Last of stock. Look at them gleaming, glowing, coming alive, doing exactly what the magic of labradorite should do. 0800 644 655, very last of stock.
Wow.
I honestly think
half a strand for £6.95. Oh.
Oh, I'm just gonna, you can see the price. You can see what these beautiful plain rondelles are doing. Coming alive. Could work them again with the most just like you did with the earrings earlier. Just cascading those without the amber at the base.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming. Hold the lines, please do. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you've had a really lovely amber day. We open the doors tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, of course, for more gorgeous amber. This is from Liz, who says, it's always impossible to believe that there will be more beautiful amber tomorrow. Today has been completely amazing and I'm completely broke. Liz, we hear you. Sue says, fabulous jewellery de Bruges.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was gorgeous, wasn't it? Thank you for lovely messages. That's really nice and glad that you could join us. Yeah, there is more amber tomorrow. It's one of those days where if you don't want to spend money, you kind of switch out, because otherwise you're sitting on your hands and hide your purse. Always bid within your budget, always buy within your budget. I've said that since day one of being in this building 8 years ago, and I stand by it. It's so easy to get carried away. It is easy to get carried away, but just stick to your budget. But yes, there is more beautiful amber coming tomorrow. So 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, we open our doors. Some more beautiful amber deals, of course. Then, of course, we've got the mid-show. And then I'll be back with you for the late show tomorrow. And Sarah Elvin joins me tomorrow night. When do we see you again? When will I see you again?
22nd. I think it's...
Of Jan.
Of Jan. Day after tomorrow.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, fabulous. She's back.
I'm back.
She's back. I'll be back with you tomorrow night from 6 o'clock, team. I'll be back with you tomorrow night. She says she'll believe it when she sees it. I'll be back with you tomorrow night from 6. We open our doors for more Amber from 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Thanks for joining us tonight. Thank you, my darling.
Thanks.
Lovely to
It's
see
been
you
really
again.
good to see you.
Really lovely. And thank you to the team as well. We will see you tomorrow morning, or if you're watching the repeat, in a matter of moments when those doors open for the morning show. Stay tuned. See you.
Code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial